Okay, I think we are live. How is it going, y'all? We are here for the U.S. versus the Canadian gold medal game of the women's tournament. I am absolutely stoked for this one. We'll see if the U.S. get the same result as they did in 2018. If you guys are watching this replay, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell because it is about to go down. I'm going to be putting this as well on Instagram and a couple other places. But if you guys are just coming in, say hello in the chat. I got the chat in the corner, so as you guys talk, it'll be right there and good to go. All right, let me put the link up real quick. All right, I am so excited for this game. I am so excited for this game. Oh, I mean, for me, the men's side wasn't really too important, but to me, the most important side was the women's side, especially this tournament with how good the U.S. and the Canadiens are. So if you guys are just coming in, say hello. Let's get this stream started. It's good to have all you guys tonight. It's going to be such a fun stream, I can already tell. By the way, I also have my baseball medal from, what was this? 2016, yes sir. I'm pretty sure this was a participation medal, but it's fine. Let's forget that fact, please. Let's forget that fact. But yeah, I got my red, white, and blue medal. We're getting it done because the U.S. are winning today's game. But it's good to see you guys coming in the chat. We got D-Boys coming in first. We got Rich. We got Not Real. We got Cameron Anderson. What is going on, y'all? Good to see you guys in the chat. Say hello if you're just dropping by. This is gonna be it. This is it. The gold medal game is here. So if you guys want to get it started for us, put your predictions down in the chat down below. Who do you guys think wins this game, Canada or the U.S.? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. This is going to be a great game, though. I mean, usually when it comes to the women's side, especially the gold medal game, it seems to always be the U.S. versus Canada. But even then, I've really been impressed by teams like Switzerland and Finland throughout this tournament. And this game, especially, I mean, the U.S. and Canada, we all know they hate each other. But especially when it's the gold medal game, it's different. It's even more so. So I think we're going to see a lot of craziness in this game. But I'm really interested to see what your guys' thoughts are, because I mean, on paper, score-wise, the Canadiens have definitely been a lot more dominant throughout this tournament, posting a lot more blowouts and a lot more one-sided games. But the game that we did see between the U.S. and the Canadiens earlier in this tournament was pretty interesting. I mean, the Canadiens obviously did win that game, but the U.S. were heavily outshooting the Canadiens, but just weren't able to find a way to get past Anne-Renee Desbiens. So I think in this game, it all comes down to the goaltending. If Canada can get some strong goaltending tonight, then I think we will see them win this game, but it all depends on that. I mean, for the U.S., it's really been almost a carousel so far this year, but we'll see what happens. Let me know in the chat down below again who you guys see winning this game. We got Patrick, we got Pardownsi, Juan Sportsnet, good to see you, Juan. Felipe, Mapman, Ryan, Drayden, Canada all the way. Ryan, good to see you again, man. Oh, it's good to see all you guys. We got some OGs here, Cameron, Rich, Nano, Michael Bunting for Hard Hey Grab, go Canada, go. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, my man. Who else we got in here? We got Saxy Ginger, good to see you, man. Krabby D Chorley, what's up? We got Jeremy Martin, Ancient Keyboard Warriors, it's 2-0 Canada. Jacob 3-2 Canada and OT. I will say this. I personally am kind of going back and forth on if I see this game going to OT. I will say this. I personally think if this game ends in regulation, it'll be a Canada win. Personally, to me, I feel like the only way the U.S. win this game is if they can pull out another shootout miracle, baby. I obviously did not work too well for the men's side of things these last couple of days, but I think for the Americans, honestly, even though they did outplay Canada, I thought in their game earlier, I just feel like for Canada, they just have so much mojo going on, so much chemistry that I think it's going to be a little bit hard to stop them. But once again, get your thoughts. I'm going to kind of get into my predictions here now that we get into it. We got 40 people already in this chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I am a tad bit rusty since I haven't streamed in like a month and a half, right? What's the last time I streamed like the Winter Classic? It's been a long time, boys, but we are back. We are back. Golf King, I'm pretty sure it's on the main NBC. Mini Demon, what's going on? Long time no see, man. We got Tyler coming in here. USA. I got my speech bubble. You going USA, baby? Let's go. I got my red, white, and blue baseball medal. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but this was my, I'm pretty sure this was our participation medal for me in baseball back in 2016. So yeah, you'll love to see that. You'll love to see that. But I got a bunch of my Stars jerseys in the background for no reason. They were just kind of chilling there. And I also got my Canada and USA jersey as well. The problem is I only have one USA jersey. So I either wear it and not have a USA jersey in the back, or I have them in the back looking cool and I have to wear just a random shirt. So I kind of chose having the spectacle. Patrick Fan, what's going on? Matthew Townsend, hello. We got Brayden coming in here. Good to see you guys. And again, if you haven't, get your predictions down below. I got badminton practice at school at 7:15 Eastern. Dang. Good night, bro. I love you. Liam, we'll see you in the next one, man. Yeah, just popping in here, bro. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate you. You know what? Let's get some. I don't even know if he's still in here, but let's get some Liam hype. Long-time mod on the channel, deserves some recognition. 3-2 Ken and triple OT Poulin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like even though the Americans, I feel like their only chance is if they go to overtime. You also risk having to face Poulin in overtime, which isn't exactly what I'd recommend, especially after the Women's World, so we'll see what happens. Actually, let me know in the chat down below, y'all. How many points do you guys see Philippe Poulin getting today? Because I feel like it could kind of go all over the place, but we'll see. The thing for me that I'm kind of most interested to see in this matchup particularly is how both of these teams have the momentum coming in. Not even just to this game, but overall in the women's hockey landscape. I mean, from what I've seen personally of this Canadian team, they're the most up-and-coming, young, and exciting team in this tournament. And that's not to say the US aren't exciting. I'm rooting for them. But at the same time, you got players like Sarah Fillier that are absolute studs that are like, I'm pretty sure Sarah Fillier is 21 years old, for instance. But they got a lot of younger players on the team that are taking up pretty massive roles for them. And for the US, it's just not the same way. You have a lot of the more established players. You have a lot of the same roster really that was there in 2018. And that concerns me. That concerns me. Not because the US can't win this game, but even for like the future of women's hockey, it feels like for Canada, they've been really showcasing the future of their national team. And for the US, it's not quite the same way. And to me, the biggest part of this game could be the speed. I mean, Canada's an extremely fast team in all facets. And I just feel like for the US, it's gonna be so hard to be able to keep up with them, especially in a game that matters as much as this. But we'll see what happens. $1,000 for you if Canada wins. You gotta stop cheering for USA. I mean, here's the thing, Demon. Here's the thing. You know that we all know the Grav jinx is strong. We all know, okay? We all know the Grav jinx is strong. So the thing is, if I root for the US, if I predict the US, You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's reverse psychology. It's reverse psychology. You gotta get it going. Austin, what's going on? Oilers, man. Grav finally back. We are back, Oilers, man. It's good to see you too, man. Hey, Grav, I'm back and better than ever. Good to see you, Bar Downsy, all day. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I missed you as well, man. Talk about a long time mod. Flyers fan, what's going on? We got Brody as well. I'm not sure exactly where you could find it, Brody, but I know if you have Hulu Live TV, you can watch it anywhere in the US. Matthew Dubé, Poulin OT winner. Yeah, I mean, if it does go to OT and anybody scores the OT winner, it's probably going to be Poulin. I feel like, again, going back to the US's chances here, I'm really not even that confident. Like, it's a weird feeling because yes, the Canadiens got outplayed in the game they won, but to me, it's a scary fact that the Canadiens win games that they get vastly outplayed in. I mean, that's kind of like the New York Rangers this season, but at the same time, that's a good trend. Even if they aren't playing well, they still find ways to win, and that is scary to me if you're the US. We'll see what happens, but I just feel like Canada's just on that younger side, and it might but here's the thing, they are on the younger side, but maybe that actually does benefit the US since they have more experience. Then there's a lot of players that were on that 2018 gold medal team that are still here today. So maybe that confidence and maybe that experience actually does help the US. I'm kind of going back and forth on it, honestly, because again, it's just, do you bet on the younger team or do you bet on the more experience? And I don't know. When you put it that way, you obviously lean the US, but players like Sarah Fillier, man, it's just insane what they've been able to do. Joe, what's going on? Any predictions for today's game? I just got in if you're answered already. No problem, Reddit. I was kind of getting into my predictions so far. I haven't totally nailed down one thing yet. I mean, it's just interesting to me. I mean, I'm so, you guys, I am so excited to watch this game and probably see the U.S. getting clobbered. But you know what? It's a risk I am willing to take. But going back to my predictions, I mean, we're at 22 likes. I might as well. We got 50 people in here. Hit that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and stick throughout today's live stream because we're going to be doing this entire gold medal game. So do not go anywhere. It's going to be a great game, though. I'm super excited for this, and hopefully we'll see USA win. Hopefully, but. Going back to my predictions, I'm just gonna lay it down. Oh, Flynn! We're up to an unbelievable legend for 18 months. Member for 18 months. What's good, Grav? Have we talked about a Team USA without Brianna Decker? Also, what are the odds that men's Team USA and Canada were knocked out again? Yeah, I don't know how I haven't brought it up yet, but of course, both Canada and the US lost in the quarterfinals, which. For the U.S., I wasn't really too surprised because Slovakia is always their boogeyman for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Slovakia just owns the U.S. on the world stage. It's so funny. But for Canada, I was expecting them to lose to Sweden, but I was expecting it to also be a close game, just like the U.S. game. But Sweden, I thought, played pretty well. It was a pretty low event game, too. And they ended up getting the clutch W in the end, which I'm excited about. I think Sweden this year is pretty underrated in that aspect. But, yeah, for the U.S., I mean, not having Brianna Decker is a huge loss. I mean, we're talking about potential chances and not knocking him in. I mean, Decker is a great player for that. So to me, that's definitely been a big loss throughout this year, especially when you get to the production and the firepower they could have. So that is a great point. I mean, I haven't really mentioned it throughout this stream, but that's definitely a huge loss. And we'll see how that really affects the U.S., especially on their power play in this game. Twitch it, what's going on? Good to see you. Jordan as well saying, let's go Canada. Actually, let me know in the chat. All 55 of you guys right now, as we get into this game is about 25 minutes away from getting going. So let's get some support for your country down in the chat down below. So I want to know. Put a 1 in the chat if you're cheering for Canada. And put a 2 in the chat if you're cheering for the USA. Let me know. Personally, for me, I'm going 2s all day, but let me know. 1 for Canada, 2 for Team USA. Who are we rooting for, boys and girls at home? Let me know. Let me know, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a decent mix. Trevor, what's going on? Thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the Grav Gang. Oh, man, it's going to be back streaming. I haven't done that in so long, man. I haven't done that in so long. You should know which is the only team to beat Avs 2 times in regulation. The Dallas Stars, Matthew. The Dallas Stars. By the way, I did see your tweets in response to that. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't respond. I think I was busy right after you tweeted it to me. But yeah, I did see it, and it's so good. I mean, for the Stars of all teams to give the Avs their first regulation loss since December 16th, I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like, I never expected the U.S., Andrew, or the U.S. or Canada, for that matter, to do all that well without NHL players, because I obviously, like, Russia's going to be up there, Finland's going to be up there, but to me, it's definitely unfortunate, because I think for the U.S., I mean, for both teams, they had some pretty good young talent. I mean, for the U.S. especially, not putting out Matty Beniers in the shootout I mean, we already knew that David Quinn is horrible, but that should just be even more confirmation. I got Fillier scoring 2 goals and Poulin scoring the overtime winner. Interesting, Felipe. You know what? Let's just get into it. Let's just get into my predictions. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm not going to waste any more time. Because I just gotta... The reason I'm stalling so much, you can probably guess already. The reason I'm stalling so much is because I predict a 3-1 win for Team Canada. Yep, I'm saying 3-1 for Canada in the chat, and for my final score predictions, 3-1 for the Canadiens. I see Poulin scoring the first goal, and Canada kind of in the driver's seat throughout the rest of the game. I think the U.S. will make it maybe 2-1, but I don't think it'll be enough for them to win this game. I hope, you guys know, I hope to goodness gracious brownies that we are good and the U.S. will win this game. But I just feel like Fillier is a huge advantage for them when we're talking about the youth. I feel like the defense has been a huge thing for them, but the goaltending, I think, again, going back to Enrene Desbiens, who's been so key for them, I just see that being the advantage. Next year, the NHL should do a World Cup of Hockey again since they didn't do the Olympics. Well, actually, Isaiah, I don't know if you know this, but they're actually, they're going to be making a World Cup of Hockey. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's happening in 2024, I believe. Oh my goodness, we got Brian Choi. baby, woo, baby Canada. I know. No. Can we get some L's in the chat for Brian Joy? Just a random stranger that popped in the chat. I don't know him. I don't associate with this right here. No, sorry. Joe, hey, can I get a wrench, please? Grab. Hey, Joe, if you stick by the streams and keep being here, absolutely. Yes, Felipe, I have a mid-season award video coming out pretty soon. What are your thoughts on Toffoli last night? I was able to catch a little bit of that game, his first game in Calgary, Jordan. I mean, I think he's been used perfectly so far. I mean, that one goal was sick. Was it Gaudreau that passed it right up in the air and right to Toffoli? Beautiful. And it's great to see him already making an impact. Hey, Rusty, what's going on? Or I guess if you're leaving or saying hello, I don't know. But good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let me go back. Let me go all the way back in the chat. You're going for USA, but you're going for Canada win. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Oh my goodness, Tyler with the 2, putting in the L, and then Patrick back to back. What the heck? Back to back donations out of nowhere. Thank you both so much for donations. You'll love to see it. Can we get some Tyler hype in the chat down below and some Patrick hype as well? Appreciate it, everybody. Boom! Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. Let me change the last donator. Let me put Tyler and Patrick up there for a second. So there's Tyler, and now Patrick is your last donator. Congratulations. Patrick Demko Vesna, unfortunately ratio. Sorry to say. What are your thoughts on okay, I guess I went on that, Jordan. But yeah, I am going for the US, but I just feel like Canada's going to have an edge. The main thing for me is just the goaltending in the first period. I mean, for me, it all comes down to that. If the Canadiens can score first, I think it's over, personally. But to me, what I'm thinking here is that if the US, here's what I'm thinking. If the US score first, I think it's still kind of 50-50 because the Canadiens have done a great job, especially in that USA game, of keeping it close. But if Canada scores, I just don't know if the U.S. are going to have enough firepower. I mean, it all comes, I get it, it all comes down to a few aspects for the U.S. specifically. Their power play has been awful. It's been dog booty. It's been absolutely horrible throughout this entire tournament, and it just can't last. If you get an opportunity in the gold medal game to score on the power play, you should score all the time. I don't care about percentages. It's the gold medal game. For this U.S. team, I mean, it's not like they are slouches power play wise either, but they just can't score on the power play for some reason. And that, to me, if they can't score on the power play, you might as well kiss it goodbye. Like, it's not going to happen. It's just not. And that to me is definitely going to be something to keep an eye out for. Desbian, the best goalie of the tournament, so far, definitely, Jeremy. I mean, the thing was, she was the first hockey player I ever got to interview at the 2020 All-Star game, which, looking back, is crazy. Bardazzi, you're a huge inspiration. I'm sorry I don't comment as much. I post my videos, but I post because you inspire me. Hey, no problem. Post hockey videos mainly, and thank you for being loyal to me on the old channel. No problem, King. Okay, no problem, King. Can we if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Bardazzi all day. Absolutely deserved. By the way, we got 85 people in this chat. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't. Oh, cancel a big bet on the USA. It was emotional. Listening to you changed my mind. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I would. It's really tough, Tyler. I mean, if you still want to go after it, I just feel like this. Though the thing is, Tyler. I will say this. If we remember back in the 2020 World Juniors, I remember saying how good this Canada team was and how just on paper dominant they are. But they end up losing that gold medal game, and maybe it's the same way. Maybe it is the same way. But it'll again come back to goaltending and that first period. I mean, for both those aspects, the U.S. in that World Juniors, it was huge. Spencer Knight obviously came through with the amazing performance, but that was a big part of it. So we'll see what happens, Tyler. But I would say I would personally bet on the Canadiens. But let's get some Tyler hype again in the chat down below. Thank you so much for the 5, you absolute king. My goodness. If the Habs dropped a second, I'll cry. At this point, honestly, like, I just feel like for Canadian teams, the lottery is just not going to do it. I'm like, for the Canucks specifically, I know Brian's know what I'm talking about, but for the Canucks specifically, it's just not working out. Hey, Memerak, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the chats. Long time no see, brother, but good to see you, Thomas, aka Memerak. If the Habs drafted second overall, who should they pick, Savoy or Cooley? You guys know I prefer Savoy, but I feel like for the Habs, Cooley might fit their style more. Because I feel like he's maybe a little bit more of a projectable offensive force, and he's a little bit less likely to be screwed up. So maybe I'd say Cooley, but honestly, it's a toss-up between those two. Both of them are fantastic. Hunter, I'm pretty sure in the U.S. it's on NBC. I'm not sure where it's at in Canada though. But yeah, let me know in the chat down below as well, boys and girls. Who do you guys see being the MVP of this game? Because that's something we kind of talked about with Poulin and Villiers and Knight. Let me know in the chat down below, though. Who do you guys see being the MVP? Personally, for me, I'm predicting it to be Anne-Renee Desbiens. I think she's going to have a fantastic game again. She's been good all this tournament. But, like, she's been the MVP for me, personally, with how good she's been in net. So I think it's going to be her. I think she's going to have a great game. I think she'll allow a goal, but I think she's going to keep Canada within range for a while and be the reason why they hold on to the lead. Yeah, Patrick, we're 8 likes away from 50. Let's get there. What do you think of Canada and the U.S. not qualifying in the men's tournament? Honestly, it's disappointing, but I'm not too surprised. I'm just sad because for the U.S., if I swear, if they put Beniers in that shootout, we would not be talking about this right now. We would be talking about Canada failing in the quarterfinals. I seriously just want to see David Quinn gone from everything. Like, why is he here still tormenting me? I don't like it. I don't like him. Stop it, please. What do you think? Or cheering hard to USA, but you're right. Yeah. I hope to goodness gracious that I'm not right, but I'm just right all the time, every single time. I've never been wrong. Only it's better than. Slovakia in semifinals, yeah, woohoo, medal. I really hope Slovakia goes far. If they're able to get a medal, that would be so fun. So fun. I mean, Jaroslav Koski, I'm not surprised he's dominating, but he's been so good for them. Canada 6-2 IMO. I'd honestly not even be too surprised by that, Brian. I'm gonna be honest. I would not be too surprised by that. Who is the USA goalie tonight? Is it Cavallini or Rooney? I'm pretty sure actually the USA posted their lines already, so let me get to that right now so I can give it to y'all. So I'm pretty, from the looks of things, Cavallini will be the starting goaltender. I don't think there's any lineup changes, but you got Kendall Coyne, Schofield, Branson, and Hillary Knight on the first line, Carpenter, Abby Roque, and Amanda Castle on the second, Cameronesi, you got Panic and Zumwinkle on the third. I really like Zumwinkle, by the way. She's had a great tournament. Scamura, Jesse Comfort, and Murphy on the fourth line. Then you got Stecklin, Barnes, Keller, Harmon, Dune, Bozak, and then Harvey. But yeah, Cavallini is in net for the U.S. Another player I got to interview. Very fun. Very fun. Golovich, what's going on, man? We got the king in the chat tonight. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, Brian, it's starting in 20 minutes, I believe. Yeah, something like that. 20 minutes. As a Canadian Rangers fan, nothing could make me happier than seeing the U.S. and David Quinn lose. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the ideal scenario for you, right? Good for you. At least somebody got some enjoyment out of that game. They should put hockey in the Summer Olympics so that every player is available. Can you imagine how amazing Canada and the US would be if NHLers were available? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if it's about availability, because the NHL was perfectly willing to send them over. It was just a problem about COVID and the spread that was starting to happen in January or December, I believe, and rights issues and other things like insurance issues and stuff like that. I don't know if it's more. I think it's more so those type of detailed issues more so than availability, but it would be interesting to see. Actually, yeah, I think it would be on CBC or Sportsnet and TSN. Okay, there you go then. There you go. Watch on Sportsnet if you can. No bias. Thoughts on the Canucks going in a different direction, hiring Dory, Castonguay, and Granato. Heard a lot of great things from them. Going to be a really interesting trade deadline for us. Honestly, I think it's perfect. I mean, going out of the box, I think that's exactly what the Canucks need to do, and especially Castonguay and Granato. I have full confidence in them. They're fantastic hockey minds. I have no doubt they'll be great in those roles. Watching Grab Stream while I have an SE do at 12 tonight. Hey, bar down. Can we get, you know what? Can we get some bar down hype in the chats? Hopefully you finish it, man. Hopefully. Cooley overrated, draft Nemets. I mean, Brian, you know I love Nemets. You know I love Nemets. The thing is for Montreal, though, like, I don't know if they need a defenseman, because they got a lot of... They don't have, like, a number one defenseman, I don't think, in the system, but they got a lot of top four guys. But we'll see what happens. Montreal would definitely be an interesting team at number 2. Currently watching Colorado Vegas for Eichel. Yeah, if anybody's watching that game, by the way, let me know how Eichel is done, because I really want to know. Corey, what's going on? Go Canada. Hey, good to see you in the chat, Corey. Any Canadians in here? You guys know I'm sure for the US, but no matter who wins, GG's either way. I mean, for the women's, these two teams are easily the best. Obviously, I prefer a repeat of 2018, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, for any Canadians in here, I think y'all are going to win. I predicted 3-1 win for y'all, even though I'm obviously cheering for the U.S. I think for Canada, players like Villiers, obviously, and Rene Desbois in net is going to be huge. We'll see what happens. That is kind of true, Brian, but, I mean, let's be real here. Let's be real. I mean, the Mets in Vancouver, I'm still kind of wanting that right now, so... Yeah, I mean, he's in an interesting place draft-wise. I've seen him outside the top 10 in some places. I don't know why, but it's a thing somehow. Adam Fox back-to-back Norris, Igor Vezina. I don't know about... the thing is, I don't think Adam Fox is going to get there, unfortunately. I think it's between Hedman and Makar right now, but Igor should win the Vezina every single day of the week. I'll be back. We'll see you in a bit, Andrew. The only Olympic hockey game... Oh, Stevie! 15-month membership! Hey, bae. Good to see you. Calgary, the hottest team in the NHL right now. I mean, honestly, they probably are. They probably are, and I love to see it. I love to see it. I was kind of worried about Calgary's second half and what they're going to do, because we've seen a lot of Calgary teams in the past decade not do too well in the second half, but they've been awesome, and I'm so happy for Flames fans. We get some David hype in the chat down below. 15-month member. Absolutely appreciate y'all. What do you think? Where do you find those international jerseys? I found the US one, I'm pretty sure, on Lids. I found the Canada one on I think it was actually the Team Canada store, but I remember I got both at pretty big discounts, and they were gone like the week after. So I think I just got really lucky. Really lucky, because this is actually the 2018 jersey, and that might be the 2018 jersey as well. So I got the 2018 deck of cards right now. Got almost the full set. Oh, the YouTube notifications not go? What the heck, man? I was kind of wondering about that. Any chance, did you see that crazy overtime winner versus Winnipeg and Otter's crazy performance? Yeah, I mean, honestly, for Dallas, it's been good so far coming back from the All-Star game. That game by Ottinger, man, I was so happy. He was robbing the Avalanche like 15 different times. It was amazing. Nathan, they just fired a bonus and hired David Quinn. Stop. Grab, who's your favorite Hawks player? I still say DeBrincat. But also I do love me some Kevin Lincoln, and I do love me also a little bit of Jake McCabe. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry. Sorry, Cameron. Exactly. I mean, here's the thing, Golovich. I mean, it could have been worse. I think they threw us a bone, because I'm pretty sure this game is starting at like 12 p.m. or something in China, so it's a little bit of a toss to us. Still pretty late, but it is what it is. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. This game is worth staying up for. This stream is worth staying up for. This is gonna be an absolutely amazing one. Gold medal games for the women's are honestly even crazier sometimes than the men's. I mean, especially with no NHL players. I mean, to me, this was the game that I've always been looking forward to, especially with no NHL players back here. So personally, I think this game is going to be absolutely amazing, and I hope to see you guys stick around. We almost got 100 viewers in this chat. Good to see you guys coming in, and hopefully we'll keep this stream going for as long as possible. Yeah, it's gonna be a real fun time. So stick around, hit that like button, and let's know. Get some Go Canada, go get some Go USA, go in the chats. Let me know who you guys are rooting for today. I'm gonna get some Go USA. USA, USA. Let me hear it, by the way, for the Americans. USA hockey is do or die. USA hockey is do or die. Anyways. To bring it to Vancouver, I mean, I would not hate it. I would not hate it. Just saying, I would not hate it. But I'd also appreciate him in Dallas. Just kind of saying. Just kind of put it out there. RJ, what's going on? You should be ashamed promoting the Olympics. I mean, I can't do anything about that. I can't do it. I mean, obviously, there's a bunch of political stuff there, but I don't know. It's more, I think you should be putting your blame more on like NBC or something. I'm just streaming, man. I just want to watch some women's hockey. Matt Bullier has carried me in fantasy. It's so good to see that he's been so good. I mean, he's definitely a little bit suffering from some shooting percentage craziness, but at the same time, I think that he's still been fantastic. Though I keep seeing a lot of people now saying that Matt Boldy should have gone first overall in 2019, and I think we should cool it just a little bit about that, but. They should remove the shootout from the medal games. I absolutely agree, Supernova. I absolutely agree. I mean, that's something that I've been on for a while, but I think everybody kind of knows besides the IHF that shootouts in Olympic medal games are stupid. We'll see when that. I mean, I'm kind of surprised it hasn't gotten taken out already, to be honest with you guys. America versus Canadian women is always the best games. Agreed, Corey. I mean, especially in 2018, 2014, I thought those were some fantastic gold medal games. I mean, we got the Marie Polano team winner and then the shootout winner for the U.S. So there were some pretty iconic moments. And I'm telling you guys right now, we're going to see some more of that today, tonight, and during this stream. So do not go anywhere. Make sure you guys grab some popcorn, get whichever you need to do. I got my full water bottle going right now. It's not a water bottle. What am I talking about? NHL preseason, what's going on? It's going pretty well for me. Hopefully you're doing well too. Brody, if you have Hulu Live TV in the US, I know you can watch it there. I have Fiala, Zuccarello, and Boldy. Woo! It's pretty fire. That's pretty good. Where do you think Ben Schrock goes, and what price are they giving up? I'm still thinking St. Louis as a under the radar one, but I know they're not like super ecstatic about making huge deals. I think it's either St. Louis or Florida for me. I'm Canadian, but I lived in the States for a lot of my youth. Love this rivalry. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a dual citizen as well, Jeremy. I mean, for me, my dad is from Calgary as well. I'm a U.S. Born though as well, so it's almost like a family rivalry in my family too. So it's even more crazy. But yeah, especially for the women's side, it's so good. It's like these games are the best. These games are the absolute best. Olympic hockey game, 11:10 p.m. Canada versus the U.S. Absolutely, RJ. I'm getting hype. We have 8 minutes to go, everybody. We got 8 minutes to go. Can we get some 8 minutes hype in the chat, y'all? Let's get that going, because we're actually pretty close, and I didn't even realize that. So maybe I should actually load it up, you know? Actually start watching this. That would be a good idea. The thing is, though, I don't know what exactly the delay is on Hulu, so we'll see what goes on here. It could be a decent amount, so I'm not sure. Also, Woodcroft for the Oilers, he's been fantastic. And I know a lot of people, Matthew, I knew a lot of people that said who when Woodcroft was promoted, but that's just casuals, man, because he won the Calder Cup last year. He's been so key for a lot of Oilers prospects. I knew he was at least going to develop a lot of guys on the Oilers, but, I mean, his defensive structures have been way more competent than Dave Tippett, which I didn't really expect, but I feel like a lot of people didn't really give respect to Woodcroft when he was promoted, and they should have been. I mean, a lot of Oilers fans knew that he was going to be really solid for them, but I don't think the NHL zeitgeist got it completely yet, and I think they're starting to see exactly how good of a coach he is. Any idea if anyone is showing the Finland-Slovakia game? Not sure, Nancy. Is that happening right now? Thoughts on Klingberg? I honestly think at this point, Lachlan, I think the Stars are going to keep him. That's maybe a little bit of a hot take, but that's kind of what I see right now, which is interesting because we're gonna see come trade deadline time where they're at in the standings. By the way, we hit 100 viewers. Can we get some 100 viewers hype in the chat, y'all? Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. It's gonna be a fantastic stream, so stick in here. Get some Go Canada, go. Get some Go USA, go. Let's get this thing started, baby. We're 5 minutes away. It is almost here. It is almost here. Whew. I'm kind of getting nervous. Kind of getting a little bit nervous, but we'll see. Kind of getting a little bit nervous. Vanessa, what's going on? Doing very, very well. Hoping for a USA win tonight. Hoping for a USA win tonight. I got my red, white, and blue baseball participation medal. Actually, let me show you guys something. So, I still have my my baseball trophy from what is this, 2014, yeah, Wiley baseball, let's go. But my Wiley Cardinals came in second place that year to the friggin' Red Sox. But anyways, I don't want to lock any of that, but hopefully I can give this trophy to the Canadiens tonight. Hopefully, we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm gonna keep that around me for safekeeping. We'll see what goes on, but yeah. Is Kaprizov better than Panarin? I mean, I love both of them. That's like picking between my children, TJ. That's picking between my children. I mean, I feel like Panarin kind of gets the edge for me a little bit, but I mean, that's a toss-up, personally. Both of them have been so elite since they've stepped into the NHL. When the Sabres played the Habs on Sunday, I was surprised that Petrie, who's a pylon, scored a goal, and Skinner consider scoring 4 goals. That's true. That is true. I mean, Skinner's actually been low-key pretty good this year. I'm pretty happy for him. Nathan, I'm starting an NHL YouTube channel and overtaking you 12 weeks. I'd support it. There's nobody that deserves that more than Brian friggin' Choi, okay? Brian friggin' Choi, my man. When he does make his business, please support. Please support. Grav, I'm sorry I haven't been here in a long time. I've been very busy, but I will be able to come to more streams now again. Hey, no problem. I'm pretty sure you were the last donator, and I'm pretty sure you're at the Winter Classic stream, which was the last one we did, so you haven't missed too much. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I do have a favorite QMJHL team. I cheer for the Sherbrooke Phoenix, mostly because I love their entire look. I remember Sochi 2014 in Canada in high school. We went to the auditorium for the USA Canada game, and after people cheered for Canada, I cheered for the USA, and I got booed. Hey, Rishi, no, you were on the good side, brother. You were on the good side. So you gotta stay confident. And hey, the 2018 team came through for us all. So, hey, I'll just say it, Rishi, go USA, go. We got 4 minutes until puck drop. NBC saying that officially. 4 minutes to go until the women's gold medal game. Let's get some hype. Let's get some gold medal hype in the chat down below. Get some Go Canada, go USA, go! USA hockey is do or die. USA hockey is do or die. Should the Canucks trade anyone? Personally for me, I'd trade Miller. I know it's a pretty hot topic in the Canucks fan base, but I think Miller is the guy. What are your thoughts on Tyler Toffoli trade? Do you think the Canadiens should have gotten better in return? I made a Sportsnet video on that whole trade, if you want to go watch that. But personally, I think both teams won pretty solidly. But I would give the edge to Calgary just a bit, mostly for Toffoli's contract and longevity there. Why am I getting a commercial about Despicable Me 1? What's going on right now? Anyways, Eli, what's going on, man? Glad to be back. School's been a mess for me and a bunch of family stuff. Same as well, Eli. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you throughout the rest of this. Hayden! What? Hayden, man, what the heck? Hayden, thank you so much, you king. Can we get some new hype in the chat down below for the legend himself, Hayden? Appreciate it a ton, man. Love ya. Love ya. Miller for Fox, cringe plus L for plus ratio. Hey, Moncton, that's a pretty solid choice, Isaiah. I love their jerseys. I'm doing pretty well, Vanessa. Again, hopefully for a USA win. We'll see. We'll see. The thing is, though, you guys know I'm kind of expecting a Canada win. My prediction was 3-1. I'm actually gonna let's just go for the goal scorers. We might as well, since we have a couple minutes here until puck drop. But oh, and hitting the 279, just like old times, King. Thank you. Let me get you up there right now. Hayden is our last donator. Please, can we get some hype for this man in the chat? Legend membership and the donation. Love you, man. What goalie do you think the Oilers will get? Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure if they'll get another goalie. I mean, Smith's been great since Tippett's gotten fired, so I don't know. They might not go for anybody right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here for the gold medal game between Canada versus the U.S. It is about to happen. They're getting out there for the final time onto the ice before this game begins. The rivalry matchup, one of the best in hockey. And we'll see this matchup happen for, I'm pretty sure, the 5th straight time? Something like that. But either way, this is going to be an absolutely spicy game. Stick in this live stream for the entire thing, boys and girls. Make sure you stick with us. Get some Go USA, go get some Go Canada. Go in the chat down below. This game is going to be absolutely nuts. So you do not want to go anywhere. Subscribe if you guys are new as well. We do live streams like this, hopefully, all the time as we go forward into the trade deadline. And we'll see what happens. This game is going to be, I'm feeling this game, especially the first few minutes of this opening frame are going to be bananas. They're going to be off the wall. It's going to be nuts. So we'll see what happens. We got 130 in this chat. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button, and let's get into this. I'm pretty sure it's still a minute away, but we'll see. Hey, love you, Brian. Love you, Brian. Let me put my my goodbye hearts in the chat. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. Ethan, let's go, Canada. Good to see you in the chat, Ethan. And to all my Canadians in this chat, stick around, because guess what? If Canada wins, you can talk all the crap you could ever think of, okay? All the crap ever. And guess what? I kind of see the Canadiens winning, so we'll see what happens. By the way, the Canadiens are wearing their red and black jersey, or I guess primary red jersey, and the US are using their white jersey, and we will officially get underway in the gold medal game. Subscribe, stick in this live stream, and if you're excited for this game, I mean, there's no other stream out there that's going to have the passion that we do, so make sure you stick around, subscribe, and we'll get this thing underway. Let me know in the chat down below, Canada or the USA? Who scores first? Let me know your thoughts. Who gets the first goal of this game? I'm going to say Canada scores pretty early in this one. I'm going to say about 8 minutes into the first period. We'll see what happens, but this is going to be a huge start for both of these clubs, or both of these countries. It's going pretty well, Ethan. Good to see you, man. And good luck again to the Canadiens tonight. It's going to be an unreal game. Glenn, welcome, brother. Welcome to the Graviteh gang. Thank you so much. Can we get some Glenn hype in the chat, y'all? The U.S. start out this game in the opposing zone. They'll dump it right back in deep. Carpenter in front. Oh, what a chance. But a whiff of a shot there. It goes behind the net, back to the point. The U.S. struggle to control it, but just keep it back behind the Canadian net. It'll cycle right back to the corner, and Brose right there for the retrieval. It'll go to the corner though again, as I'm pretty sure Steckland's out for it. Oh my goodness, Tyler, are you kidding me, dude? What? Streaming on my phone, gotta go. Keep it the great content. Go USA, go Rangers. Thank you so much for the 20. Let's go, Tyler. Thank you so much for the 20. The huge one. I mean, just for the donations before and again with the 20, thank you, King. Make sure everybody right now get your Tyler hypes in the chats if you can, because this man is killing it. Absolutely killing it. Oh, shot in front for the Canadiens, but big save there by Cavallini, and she'll cover it just in front of the net. Lachlan, thank you so much for the 2. I have to take an exam right now. Can I get a fat rip? Well, that is a rip for Lachlan. But hey, Lachlan, if you can keep your the stream going in the background as you're doing an exam, that would be a huge help. Either way, though, it's good to have you in here. And if you are leaving us, we'll see you later. Stars! Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, last dono is Lachlan. It was Tyler, but We'll have to change that in a second. Canada goes offside as well. That would have been a really good opportunity too. That was a little bit of a wasted one. That would have been like a 1-on-2 at least. They would have had some options. Yeah, get some rest in pieces for Lachlan. Get some rest in pieces for Lachlan. Canada wins the face-off, and that'll be a huge thing for this game to keep an eye on, especially in the American zone. If they can keep a good face-off ratio, then they can stand a chance, but it's going to be a real tough one to keep handle of. By the way, we're 2 likes away from 69, so if you haven't, hit that like button, make sure you do so. But yeah, let me know again who you guys see scoring the first goal of this game, Canada or the U.S. Get some Go USA, go in the chat, get some Go Canada. Let me know who you guys are cheering for, and we'll keep this game going. That's going to be a huge next couple minutes, though, as these teams get settled in. Face off for the U.S. A shot in front. Big save. Oh, what a save by Despens. I think it might have hit the post as well. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been. I think it might have been. Oh my goodness. I think it might have been Kendall Coyne in front of the net with that shot. I don't know what happened there, but that was an unbelievable save. Yeah, it was controlled by the U.S. A little bit of a weak shot in front, and it bounced all across. I think she had the pad on it. Oh no, it hit the post. Never mind. It hit the post. That was inches away from a USA 1-0 lead. Good start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Come on, keep it going. I mean, that's really the big thing going back to that first Canadian-American matchup was the amount of great chances the U.S. had, but just couldn't bury. That's another one, and if the Canadians strike first, that's going to be one to remember right there. What a save by Desbiens, though. Unbelievable. Or actually, no, I think she might have gotten a piece with the stick, but the post helps pretty well with that. Carpenter loses it right for the middle. The Americans will retreat, though, and kind of recycle in the center of the ice. Board battle here, and it goes right back to the Canadian D pair. A little bit of a quick play there for Thompson, but they still get it down into the American zone, and the U.S. will recycle here. Carpenter trying to put a pass and force it in the middle. Nothing happening there, though, and the Americans will get a line change here with 16:50 to go. Chase, what's going on, man? Go USA, greetings from Irving. Hope his stream goes well. Caleb, thank you, man. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Let's go USA, absolutely. Let's go USA. I'm kind of getting, like, the thing is, honestly, so far, the U.S. have controlled possession very well. Oh, goodness, almost a horrible breakaway there. Oh, my goodness, the turnover, kind of scary. And I think that was that Sarah Nurse for the net? It might have been. The Americans try to get control, but they give it right up. I think that's Fillier in front and behind the net now. But the Americans having some trouble here along the boards. Canada still keeps possession. This is not good. I mean, they do not want to have any possession for that Fillier line. If they're allowed to have possession, it's gonna be game over. It's gonna be game over throughout this entire first. So that's gonna be a key thing. So far, though, honestly, through 6 minutes or 5 minutes, it's been a pretty good game for the U.S. They've remained pretty good in terms of possession. We'll see if that continues. Amanda Kessel puts it through the boards, back to the point. Good little steep pass there. Shot and a little bit of a tip. I think that might have gone to the left of the net, and the Canadiens will retreat. Kaibu, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grav Gang. Love coming your way, man. Love coming your way. Can we get some hype in the chat for them? Appreciated. And that will not disappoint you. By the way, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. Free cookies to anybody that does, and we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you. Yeah, boys, let's get it going. USA, USA, USA. Austin, thank you so much for the 2. Oh, yeah, so I was like, oh, what a chance. Great block. I think that was Hillary Knight in front, and she'll get it back to the middle. Good play there. But yeah, I was looking at that, Austin. Oh, okay, that was offside. Thankfully, 15:04 to go in the first now. But yeah, I was looking at that as well, Austin. The problem was, for some reason, scores. I'll explain it in a second here. Yeah, that went off the post. Such a close chance by Hannah Brandt. But yeah, what I tried to find your account, but I couldn't find it on my hidden list. The problem is there's so many like bot accounts that the mods have hid over the years that your first account was kind of flush in that. Let me know if it's not too much of a problem that you're using your second account. I can look again, but it took a while. Like there was like 400 hidden accounts or something. I was trying to look through all of them, but it's crazy. Like I didn't realize how many people we had hidden, and it creates a real big problem. So I'm sorry about that. But thank you so much, Austin. Can we get some Austin hype in the chat, y'all? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this game has been. I mean, I'm sweating right now, to be honest with you guys. I'm absolutely sweating because the problem is this is shaping up to be the exact same game as the last one, where the U.S. had some good chances, maybe outplayed Canada in terms of possession and all that, but still found a way to lose. And if that's the case this time around again, I'm gonna be a little bit mad. Just saying. Just saying. Good save there by Cavallini, but a little bit of trouble on the boards here for the Americans. Good play there by Nurse, and it's back down in the corner, right behind the net. Nurse has it, still with it. Good play there, though, by Steckland, and the Americans aren't able to get it out. A little bit of great forechecking so far by Canada. I mean, I think that's been their strongest asset so far in this game. Come on. Come on, get it out, get it out, get it out. Shovel it out. There you go. Good play. 13-40 now to go in the first. Almost a big stretch pass there, but the Americans are able to get rid of it and get the pesky pass out of the way. Oh dear. Oh, that was close as well. Another good play by that deep pair. Back in deep. That's Camarisi. Across, Abby Rogue, now in deep. A little bit of a solid play there, putting it behind the Canadian nets. Nothing doing really here for either team in the last couple of minutes, though. Claire Thompson in the corner, but a good play by Rogue, putting it right to the blue line. Nice little saucer pass, but a shot goes off a Canadian, and it'll be a stretch here for Team Canada. They'll go a quick shot there as well. That one goes just past Cavallini, and now right to the front of the ice. Back to the points. Another good opportunity there for Canada, but just off of a defender in front. Good shot block, but Canadians keep it in. A little bit of a stretch play. And forward chance, and they score! The Canadians strike first, and it's Natalie Spooner. Oh my goodness, what an opportunity in front. And that was an easy one for Spooner. I mean, I don't know what even happened there. Was that a rebound off of Cavallini? I'm trying to even wonder what. Oh yeah, I think it was a rebound off Cavallini. I think it was. Yeah, Cavallini made the save with the shoulder, and then it just then it just decided to spring right out into Natalie Spooner, and that's an easy one for her. I mean, the problem was as well, Cavallini was screened in front, so she couldn't see that rebound too clearly, and once she shot it, once she saw it, it was way too late. So the Canadians score first, and it's Natalie Spooner gonna get done. Wait, are they talking here? Is there gonna be a review? Oh, there will be. So a challenge is going to come to offside, which did the offside happen like a minute before the actual goal happened? Because if that's the case, I think it should count. Like that's something that I've always been so against, is having a goal called due to offside for an offside that happened like a minute before the goal. Like it didn't matter at that point. But we'll see. Oh, that's offside! That's offside! Let's go, baby! I don't care anymore. That's offside, baby. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gotta be offside. Well, actually, I don't know how is the IHF is the IHF offside any different than the NHL's? Because honestly, like offside rules to me are just voodoo. Like I can't even. We'll see what the verdict is on this one. By the way, my Hulu stream is probably about like 5 seconds late, in case anybody's wondering. Yeah, they are reviewing this goal for offside, which if it does get turned offside, whoo, boy, does that. I mean, here's the thing: that goal, that shift on that goal was the only shift for the Canadiens that was really all that impactful. Obviously, the goal happened, but they actually had some sustained pressure. That was it. All right, we'll see what happens here. No goal, baby. Let's go. And it is still 0-0 in Beijing. Woo-hoo-hoo! The U.S. are still alive. The U.S. are still alive. Let's get some USA, 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 USA. Yikes. I mean, that's exactly, I mean, in my opinion, that was exactly the start, it felt like, of that last Canada-USA game where they were pounding in the opportunities. It was looking all great. I think Canada just scores a goal after one sustained pressure, and it was 1-0 Canada. So thankfully for the U.S., they get a steaming hot break, but Canada coming off after the offside review pretty strong. They get possession of the U.S. zone, but the Americans will slowly seep it out. Stecklin with the pass, but they'll go right to a Canadian opposition. And shot right there goes off Cavallini and into the corner. I will say, though, Canada's response has been pretty good. They had that pretty good opportunity after the fact. We'll see if they can continue it. Good chance there for Poulin. She tries to drive her way all the way through, looking for a penalty as well. Might have been worthy of one. But the Americans send it down the ice, and that will be an icing. But yeah, I will say, I mean, goal or no goal, the Canadiens have played really well over these past couple minutes. Really good over these past couple minutes. But it's just weird because, I mean, they got to win these type of face-offs too, and they don't. Going back to the point, I think that's Thompson, and they score! Was that a redirection? I think it might have been Sarah Nurse in front. And that is a goal for the Canadiens. But that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You get gifted with an offside turnover. You get gifted with an offside review that goes their way. But where is the response? Where is the response? Oh my goodness. Like, that to me is just so frustrating. If you're not gonna respond after the offside review goes your way, what was the point? What was the point? What a tip, though, by Sarah Nurse. I mean, that's just what she does. That's just what she does. It's back 1-0. I don't know if the Americans can call offside on that one. Assist by Thompson and Poulin, and it's 1-0 Canada. But, like, that's what I'm talking about. Why? Why is your response like that? Oh, you just can't afford that. You can't afford that. And Nurse was right wide open, as clear as day, clear as a bright, beautiful, sunlit day in front of the slot. Like, you can't have that response. Like, if I'm a player, and I'm out there after an offside call goes my way, I am working my butt off. I'm working my butt off to make sure the momentum gets back on my side. But, like, that's what I'm saying. For the U.S. on that goal, on that first goal that was called offside, they were completely left over them. Hey, to make it sound to the 279. Go. Thank you. Can we get some hey and hype in the chat down below? Appreciate it, man. Were you the last donor as well? Okay, let me actually make you the last donor real quick. But that's, again, man, I'm just so disappointed in that response. Like, Canada deserved that goal. I mean, Sarah Nurse was right in front. That was an easy tap-in. Easy tap-in. She didn't even have to do anything. She was just there. She was just there. Oh, wait, did it go out? I think it went off Sarah Nurse. Either way, it's just not good enough. Austin with the 5! Oh, okay. That is perfect then, Austin. Thank you, bud. Let's get some hype in the chat as well for Austin, the $5 donation. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Did somebody turn on the heat in my house? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I will say this, though. You guys know I predicted a 3-1 Canada lead and a 3-1 Canada win tonight. So I'm not really too surprised by this. But at the same time, it's goals you can avoid. Like where was the momentum? The momentum was completely lost. They had all the momentum in like the first 5 minutes of this game. And then once Canada had one good sustained pressure in their zone, they just walloped like a fish. It was just so sad, man, because like that type of response, you can't. I mean, the thing was, the U.S. were cramming the Canadiens in the first game they played, and they still lost. So you can imagine now with Canada having this great sustained pressure for minutes on end. Of course they're gonna score. They're Canadians. Just where's the effort, man? It's so sad to see. So sad to see. By the way, I think the shots are 5-1. Maybe some of you guys can correct me on that. I'm pretty sure NBC showed it was 5-1 at one point. So let me change that right now. 5-1 in favor of Canada, by the way. I mean, the thing is, if the U.S. get outplayed and win this game, and it's a reverse of the others, then I'll take that, I guess. Is it windy for you? It is here for me. I know it was raining here at Preston, but I'm not sure about the wind. Who's your top 3 women's players these Olympics? I mean, Anne Renee Disband is definitely up there. Sarah Fillier has been unbelievable. Besides that, I haven't been keeping up too much with other teams as much as I should, but I've really liked Abby Rogue's play. Oh, I thought there might have been tripping there against the Americans, but Canada keeps going. Sarah Fillier now behind the net. She'll keep it going, and a little bit of a drop pass in front, saved by Cavallini, standing up. Canadiens, again, man, like what? They're ever since like the first 4 minutes of this game, Canada has just been making mincemeat of this American defense. It's not even just entering the zone, which they've done a great job of doing, but it's also sustaining pressure, making little tiny plays, and the chemistry has been way better for Canada than the Americans. It's been like obnoxiously better, obnoxiously better. But it just feels like the U.S. in the first 4 minutes, like it was like a sugar rush for them. They had all the energy in the first 4 minutes, and then once it was gone, they were just dead. They were just off, and that's kind of what it's been. Grab big fan. Can you say go? Anyways, watching it live in Canada on my good to see you, Corey. Was still keeping in this chat. Appreciate it, man. And again, I'll say it. I mean, the Canadiens have been better. Gotta give credit where it's due. They have been better in this game, which is again. Like, the thing is, am I gonna have to give up? Am I gonna have to give my number 2 place trophy to my team? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. I just don't want to do it. That's not me. That's not what I stand for. All right, let me pull that back up. By the way, most single points in a single Olympics, Sarah Nurse, 17 points so far. Pretty good. She's all right. She's all right. I always watch the games live, but mute it because Grav's commentary is goated. Thank you, Hayden. Appreciate it. Hey, Grav, I'll become a member on this account and cancel my first membership if you don't mind. Hey, no problem, Austin. No problem. That's perfectly fine with me. If you're in the States and CBC app doesn't work, try... interesting, Mike. We were supposed to get 60 centimeters. Wow. How was the snow 2 weeks ago? Very, very good. It was like an inch. Pretty good for Texas. Pretty good for Texas. Imagine missing a wide open net twice. Yeah, feels bad. Feels bad. I mean, honestly, like the post has been. I mean, the post is. It's basically like as if Dibban is Marc-Andre Fleury. Like the post has been that good for her, which, I mean, kudos. Like she's obviously doing a pretty good job at bribing that post. Like, seriously, I don't know what kind of money it's getting, but it's getting some good pay. It's getting some good pay right now. I've never thought about, like, bribing the post until now. What is my brain? Like, especially when my team is losing, what is my brain? I don't know what it is. It's probably a pile of goop and jello and just a mishmash of chicken nugget stuff, you know? Oh, what a chance! It fought for it! Good save. Good save by Dinbon. Disbian. Probably, Mike. I mean, I'm pretty close. I'm probably taking this game way too seriously, but it is how it is. Sarah or Darnell, who's better? I mean, I'd probably prefer Sarah. No bias. Canada should be able to beat the Americans with the way they've been playing. I absolutely, Corbins. I mean, over these last few minutes, I mean, it's been all Canada. All Canada. That's the thing, Callum. Like, I don't know where you got the idea I hate Canada from. I'm just a Team USA fan. Like, I'm dual citizen. I have a ton of family from Canada. I love them. I love everybody from Canada in the stream. You guys are awesome. I love y'all. But I'm from the US, and I cheer for the US. Doesn't mean I hate you. In fact, I'm probably gonna live in Canada someday, so there's that. Stewart from Leonard. Honestly, JJ, I can see that. I'm a long-time fan of some Canadian players when they were playing at Ohio State, but I'm still torn between rooting for the U.S. and Canada. I mean, if you're, in my humble opinion, Random, I would go for Team USA, but that's just me. By the way, guys, we're 85 likes, 15 away from 100. So if you haven't hit that like button already, make sure y'all do so. It definitely supports the stream and stick in this live stream, whether you're supporting the US or Canada. I mean, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you're from Canada, you can talk all the crap you possibly want to me if the Canadiens win this game. So stick around just for that. Because I know back in 2018, that was a great feeling for me. Oh, look, another great, oh my gosh. I mean, Knight was doing a pretty good job of driving the net there, but was kind of wrapped up a little bit. Fillier comes out from a good cycle and storms through that right side. Canadiens dumping it back in deep. Come on. Oh my goodness. It feels like every single American defenseman so far in this game has just gotten dusted on multiple occasions, and it's not fun. But that's the thing that I was talking about. You guys know I was talking about that before this game started. The speed for Canada is going to be such a huge part of this. By the way, shots are now 7-4 in favor of Canada. So let me change that. But that's what I was saying, like the speed of players like Fillier and Sarah Nurse and other players, that's such a huge component, especially when you have these bigger rinks in the Olympics. So that to me was going to be a huge thing. Hey, we got Juan Jose and Callie in here. Let's go. Let's go. My two favorites. Oh my gosh, it's the girl obsessed with a vegetable. I love you, Juan Jose. I love you. I love you, Juan Jose. Never change. You're my big TV. Thank you, Callan. Appreciate that. That's an honor. Hello, Nathan. Let's go USA. Greens from Helsinki. Good to see you, Philip. Once again, absolute king. But yes, Car, I am going for the US. But again, no disrespect to the Canadiens. They've been great in this game. By the way, we got 5 minutes to go in this first period. I would say overall, it's been an inconsistent mess for the U.S. They've had their chances, especially to start out the game, but they've just let so many consistent cycles break their back over this stretch. Good block there, though, and the Americans come back out. Could be a 3-on-2 right there. Knight with a shot. Oh, that was Abby Rogue. My apologies. Nice little shot, but it was too far away for Desbiens to have much of a problem with that. She's too good for that. Brother V is in the background to sign me up onto this essay. Yes, exactly, bar down. Let's go. I mean, it's having me up, even if my team is getting reefed right now. Getting Cronwald. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I came into this game like kind of wishing for house money. Like, I feel like for the Canadiens, it's one of the most interesting things because they're, I feel like, a lot more set up for the future, mostly because of their young star power and Fillier especially. But I don't know, like, to me it kind of feels weird because for the US it feels like this is like their last chance to truly compete for that gold medal spot. Like, I don't think it's ever going to not be Canada US for at least the next couple of Olympics, but at the same time, like, you're gonna have players like Hillary Knight, Kendall Coyne, Schofield kind of regressing after this. So in my opinion, it's really interesting to see what the response is going to be. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good comparison, Jackson. I mean, she's insanely clutch. If Canada loses, should we boo you like Gary Bettman? I mean, if you want to, Colin. I mean, if Canada loses, sure, I'll be happy no matter what you do, because it's Team USA. Oh, what a chance in front for the US! Again, though, that's another chance where the Americans were kind of stuck back in the perimeter. And that's something that was interesting in that first Canada and US matchup was them kind of being stuck in the perimeter. Oh, horrible turnover. Oh my goodness. And they score. It's Poulin. Did that go off an American too? But what was that turnover? They had the puck right on their own blue line. Like, I don't even know what happened there. Like, both of these goals, I'm just mystified by the decision making. Yeah, that was horrible. Holy crap, Rogue. You've got to be like, that is shameful. On the world stage in the gold medal game. Shameful turnover. Or actually, I don't even know if that was Rogue. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm pretty sure also that went off another American too. But either way, it's 2-0 Canada with 4:58 to go in this first. But like it was 2 turnovers too. Like it wasn't even just one. It was a turnover from basically right in the corner of their net, or not the corner of their net, the corner of their zone, and it went off a Canadian defender. And then I'm pretty sure that was Panic. That was Panic, which a little bit of a too fitting of a name. But she had it right next to her, and then Canada stole it because she was so lackadaisical. Poulin stole. Like, where was the effort? Like, that to me is what's most disappointing. Like, where is the effort? Like, where? And now Kendall Coyne as well is gonna be going to the box for some reason. I'm not sure what exactly this is for. But this is what I'm saying, man. Like, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. Like, the effort level has been horrible. Hey, to make it so to the 279. Appreciate it big time, man. Let me get some Hayden hype in here real quick. Get some Hayden hype if you haven't already. Huge donation. Thank you, man. All right, let me change to the last donator. The effort level, I'm just like, it's one thing to outplay them and to lose still like the first game, but like it's another thing that just like Canada's been better, and they've been better and they've been outworking, and the US continues to just make dumb decisions. Not like it, the decision making, the effort level has just been awful. Like I can't even explain how awful it's been. It's been, I can't even think of a word to describe how awful it's been. But like, that's the thing. Like it's like, I know this team can do better because they've shown it in the past, but at the same time, like, I still thought Canada was going to win this game, but I thought for the US it would still be a little bit more like what we saw in the first game of this tournament between these two. I'm looking at that Poulin play, and it's like, I don't even, like, the thing is, like, it was a deflection, but I don't care about that. What I care about is the effort and the actual play that went into the turnover, the hardness of the play. That, to me, it's more so about the effort level, and there was none to be seen. I mean, Panic had it right there. She had a breakout on the honor of hands. It was right there. But Poulin, faster, quicker, and more determined, got it from her, stripped it of her, and Panic didn't even have any answer. She was just watching as Poulin stole it and scored. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't expect to even be close in this. Like realistically, the U.S. should be down like 4-0 right now. With this effort right now, it's embarrassing. It's shameful. It's astonishing, really, that this leadership can provoke, like, that this leadership, that this experience of a team can provide this much of a stinker. In a second. Dylan, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the 2. Let me make it the last donor real quick. Dylan says, live bet the US. I would not bet on the US right now. I am sorry to say, I would not. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but I would not bet on this US team right now. Not with this effort. I mean, maybe the second period's better, but they got to get their heads shaken up. Like, this is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. That's, again, it goes back to those goals. What was the effort like? And it was horrible. You're not going to win a game versus the strongest hockey country by being bozos out there. Like, what are you guys expecting? You expecting to win this game? Being I need to stop before I get it. Oh man. And the thing is, like for the Canadiens, like, talking trash, like, it's deserved. Like, the Canada's been way better in this game. Like, it's not even a discussion. Not even a discussion. And that's the saddest part. Like, I at least want to have, I at least want to say that the U.S. played better, even if the Canadiens won. But I can't even say anything close to that. Not with this effort. Yikes. Mr. Joker is, yeah, I live in the U.S. I live in Dallas. That's a pretty good first period, I think. Oh, yeah. I would say it's okay for the Canadiens. Can you explain NFT? So basically, an NFT, well, basically an NFT is like if you took your mother, who was really fat, by the way. If you took your mother and you broke her back, right? That's an NFT. There you go. There you go. Corey, I don't like. Here's the thing, dude. They like the U.S. won in 2018, and it's pretty much the same group. But even though, like, here's the thing. I think Canada has a better roster. I think on paper they're better and probably better for the future as well. But the thing is, like, on paper, they should not be getting beaten in the butt as much as they are right now. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's shameful. Like, you think it's not shameful? It's shameful. Like, it's absolutely shameful of this team. Like, you're trying to give them a break. I will not give them a break. This is awful. This is horrible. This is going against everything I stand for. Like, everybody on this roster should be ashamed of themselves right now. Absolutely ashamed. Like, the only player I've seen playing decent in this game is like Amanda Kessel, maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to think. Just not working out. Yeah, I'd assume they put Drew on the wing. Canada's like greased lightning. We're gonna get Petrie or Giordano. Oh, big chaos in front of that. Wait, why did the goal light go off? What happened here? It was chaos in front of the net. I didn't even see if it went in or not. Yeah, Zumwinkle with a pretty good chance there. Wait, is this a goal? No. Yeah, Desbian stopped that up front. Well, yeah, I'd hope you guys know your hockey. Let me see. Eichel had 2 penalties so far. Is that it for Eichel? No points, no nothing. Yes, it is the gold medal game, but you wouldn't think it was with the Americans' performance. I mean, the Americans are playing right now. They're playing like they're facing Kazakhstan in the group stage. Like, they're playing like this is an easy W, that everything's gonna go all great for them. Like, it's just sad. Oh, interesting chance there of 0.2 seconds to go, but another save by Desbiens. That's the problem, man. Like, when you have such a good goaltender like Desbiens, I mean, that's kind of the advantage now that Canada has truly over the U.S. compared to 2018, is that Desbiens has turned into this elite goaltender. Because that's like the big thing that's really risen from this Canadian team. But the problem is, like, again, it goes back to the USA style with the perimeter chances, with these low danger opportunities. You're never, ever, ever in your life going to score those type of goals with Desbiens as good as she has been versus the US. Like, that's just not going to happen. It's just not going to work out. So that's the thing that I'm saying with this US team, is that they might get shots, but it's just their whole game plan is off. They don't have any risk taking. Like, that's to me is the biggest thing. And that's a problem, especially when you have Canada that's taking a lot of risks, putting pucks in front of the slot, creating as much danger as possible. I just don't see the Americans having nearly as much I guess anticipation, but also just not desperation, but you get what I mean. Timmy, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, the first goal was Sarah Nurse and the second was Poulin. Come on, Team Canada. Thank you for doing this, Graham. No problem, Sir Dragon. Good to have you in the chat. And hey, again, for all Canadians, I mean, this has been a spectacular game by them. Spectacular game by them. I'm trying to actually, so yeah, we were in the first intermission. If you guys don't know already, let me, I don't know if I will change it, but actually, let me quickly, let's do that. That'll work for now. That'll work for now. But yeah, man, like I gotta say, if we're giving ratings out, if we're getting ratings out right now, I'd give that period a 2 out of 10 for the US. Like, yikes. And that's the sad part, dude, is that those first 4 minutes were so good. So good. They had some good chances. They were giving momentum out. They were kind of keeping Canada behind their net. It was good. It was great, even. Like, you guys knew after those first few minutes, I was excited. Like, I was so excited. It's too nice for that. I'm not able to watch the games live because I don't have cable, but the American team does look weird this year when I looked at replays. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that I think kind of puts Canada apart a little bit is just the star power. Players like Fillier, Poulin, obviously, Sarah Nurse, like those are elite players, and the US just don't have that much as consistently as the Canadians do, if you know what I mean. Yes, the Dallas Stars are my #1 team. They aren't playing to win. It feels like they're trying to not get blown out. Yeah, that is honestly a really good way of putting it. Really, really good way of putting it. Especially like defensively. Like, it feels like there's no risk taking. Like, that's exactly what I was saying, Boro. Like, it feels like the risk taking is just not there. And that's the problem. When you're not taking risks against Canada, you have to get lucky bounces, and you have to get elite goaltending. And I mean, Cavallini's been in, but she hasn't been elite. She hasn't been like an absolute god on ice like Desbiens has been, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You can't play like this Slovakian hockey where it's like you rely on goaltending and great bounces and everything. You can't rely on that. You can't rely on that with this team, and that's the problem. I mean, you still have great players. But the problem is you're just not using them correctly. It just feels like it's dump and chase hockey that's just not getting them anywhere, and they got to change it up quick, man. They got to change it up real quick. I mean, it is a factor, Erin, but here's the thing. This is what I think is most important to keep in mind with this U.S. team. What's most important to keep up with this U.S. team? Yes, their best player, one of their best players is absent. But I look at how this team is playing. And yes, Decker would have been amazing for them and would have been so huge. But at the same time, I look at how they're playing, what the systems are like, how they're doing everything. And I don't think Decker would have made much of a difference so far. She would have been good. She would have been a good addition, but it's just, I don't think with the way the U.S. are playing that it would have made much of a difference. And that's the worst part. Like, for me, I can't blame it on, oh, a player is missing, and that's why. And I just feel like for the U.S. it's not an excuse, and I don't think this team sees it as one either. I'm not sure actually who's coaching the U.S. I could look that up if you need to, though. Eli, love the stream grab. Congrats on this sports job. Thank you, Eli. Appreciate it a ton. It's been so fun. I still can't believe that. I still cannot believe that. But I appreciate all you guys supporting the sports vids over there. If you haven't watched already, by the way, a new one as well on the Tyler Toffoli trade when that's all broke down. Make sure you watch that if you haven't. It's been real fun though. Real fun. As a Sens fan, the Sens should trade Shabbat. Whoa, Rich. Okay. Tanner, let's go Canada. Yeah, get some go Canada, go. Get some go USA, go in the chat down below. By the way, somebody was asking for predictions. I could probably see in the chat real quick who that was. Yeah, Hippo was actually for predictions. My predictions before the game was that it was going to be 3-1 for the Canadiens, and that's kind of looking really good right now. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I'd be even more mad if I was expecting a U.S. win coming in, but I wasn't really. But like, it's just sad because I was at least expecting a okay effort, but we haven't even gotten that. And that to me is the worst part. Like, you might as well, if you're gonna lose with dignity, man. And this team is not playing with any of it. Yeah, Callie, you called your mom. Thank you, Callie. Thank you. I try to give as much info and facts into the chat as possible. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing too. Like, I want to give as many facts as possible, which is why I'm about to say that the Dallas Stars gave the Colorado Avalanche their first regulation loss since December 16th. Callie, I think you'd appreciate that, since you do like facts. Very informative. You do like facts. And the Vegas Golden Knights will win this game. Anyways. Anyways. Oh man, Kendall Coyne looks so miserable in this interview. But like, she should be. Like, this is a horrible effort. Horrible effort. That is true, Rishi. I mean, this discombobulated is a pretty good way to put it. Inconsistent would be another way I would do it as well. Thoughts on the U.S. men's performance? I just hate David Quinn, man. How does this man keep getting jobs? How does this man keep getting jobs? I don't know. I just hate David Quinn, man. Nothing against him personally, obviously, but the man as a coach is straight doggy doo-doo, man. And it is insane. It is insane how he keeps getting away with it. Why? Why was Matty Beniers not put out in the shootout? My boy! My boy! Those are my only thoughts. Those are my only thoughts. That's all my thoughts on this really small brain of mine right now. No, seeing anyone's asking about the Dallas Stars. I didn't see anybody asking about the Stars either, but I just wanted to provide some facts in this live stream for everybody that wanted some facts. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Graviteh, thank you, Bar Down. Thank you. See, Callie? See? Actually, if you are asking about the Dallas Stars, put it one in the chat. Put it one in the chat if you're asking about the Dallas Stars. Let's ratio Callie so bad right now. So bad right now. Sarah Nurse Holloway, yeah, she's been incredible, Shaddy. She's been incredible. Go sit for your little legends. I gotta screenshot that. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. I love that so much. See, Juan Jose is not even just one of the best mods because he's one of the best mods, but also because he's awesome and cool, and I love him so much. Like, I want you to know that, Juan Jose. I want you to know that, Juan Jose. Yeah, no, David Quinn was part of the men's team, not the women's team, which is why the women's did not lose in the quarterfinals. Hey, did we get 100 likes? Good to hear, Golvich. If you guys haven't hit the like button already, make sure you do so. I mean, like, here's the thing. Even though the U.S. are getting clamor right now, it's still a fun stream. By the way, shots are 11-11. So let me update that real quick. But sticking to this live stream, boys, game technically is not over, even though I am super pessimistic on this American team right now. We'll see how the second period, if we'll see if there's a response. I'm really going all over the place with my emotions, though, to be honest with y'all. Callie thought she was so witty until I mentioned that we're the same height. Oof. College. PG stream. All right, let me get back up. So we're not in the second period yet. Almost though. Almost. 106. Nice, Sir Dragon. How about Rupe Hintz, Dallas Stars, bro? He's been. Oh, I love me some Rupe. Philip, you know me. I love me some Rupe. Predictions for NHL playoffs. Is there anyone? I've gone Colorado, Florida since the start of the year. I'm still sticking with that. Callie, hi. Can you please warn your viewers before mentioning Matty Beniers? Some of us got deferred from University of Michigan. Thanks, guys. For no reason. Can we get some Matty Beniers hype in the chat down below? I just really appreciate that he's a part of the Seattle Kraken franchise. He's pretty good. I like him. He's named Matty. He goes to University of Michigan. I like University of Michigan's jerseys. For no reason though. Can we get some Matty Beniers hype in the chat? I'm just gonna feel it. I really like him. Like all of a sudden, after talking about him and not getting in the shoot, I just really admire him and appreciate him. No reason though. No reason. Don't want you to hold accounts. I'm close, Vanessa. I'm very close. Yeah, earlier you said Klingberg would stay, and you said something else we'd see. Yeah, honestly, Richie, like, right now, the Stars, now they're playing, I feel like Klingberg is going to stay. The big thing for me is I feel like this next month really kind of dictates his whole future in Dallas. Because it feels like it's a performance thing. Like, if Klingberg was up to the elite level consistently that we all know and love, then I think he would have gotten re-signed already. But Klingberg needs to show that he can get back to that level, and I think he's been much better over this past week. My thoughts, goaltending did their job, D did their job, forwards didn't clutch up. Yeah, I mean, Cavallini was a... I thought the defense, honestly, throughout some of those shifts against Canada were kind of weak. That was kind of the biggest thing I saw from the defense, was just a lack of skating, of speed, of consistency. And that's a real problem. That's a real problem if that continues. Like, to me, I think the first couple of minutes of the second could dictate the entire rest of the game. If we see the U.S. come back out and storm them and get some momentum going, then they could be back in this game. I mean, they're one goal away from cutting the lead in half, but it's just got to start soon. It's got to start real soon. I think we'll, by the way, see this game start back up in about 2 minutes. Wild win the cup? I'd like that, Michael. They got a great team. Love watching them. Luke Lenning is underrated for Dallas. Love his defensive play and his overall work ethic. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly true, Luke. I mean, he's also had some pretty clutch goals for the Stars this season. Kind of been putting a little bit of it all out as a fourth liner. He's been pretty much perfect in that role. So I've been pretty fine with it. Yeah, thank you, Bar Down and Sir Dragon and everybody that got some Matty hype, as well as Mike. Again, just kind of spur the moment thing. Want to give some appreciation to my boy. Yo, we got Zach in here. Let's go. we got the K-man himself. We got the K-man himself. By the way, Zach, I hope you're having a great day right now because of this game. Really hope you're having a great day. Really hope it's going well for you. Anyways. All right, second period is about to begin. Players will be coming out of their locker rooms quickly and shortly. Let me change the period real quick. All right, we're almost into the second, so I'll just change it now. Let me also change where the shots are real quick so it can be a little bit more graphically sound. There we go. There we go. Who's winning Avs versus Vegas? The Vegas Golden Knights. Are you saying that, though, because the Avs just scored or something? Oh, no. Well, then the Golden Knights are, in fact, winning this game. Sorry to say it. Sorry to say it. I'm actually doing phenomenally. Thank you for asking. Good. I'm good. I'm very glad you're doing good, Zach. Very glad. Anyways. Nathan, see you up to the game if it doesn't go to OT. We'll see you later, Vanessa. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Every single stream you come in here. What do you think is the team outside the playoffs right now that'll be in by the end of the regular season? The Dallas Stars, baby. Let's go. And that's for you, Callie. That's for you. If you don't know, Callie is actually a Chicago Blackhawks fan. We all kind of are anti-Callie in this chat. If you guys don't know already. She kind of like killed my brother, which I'm not really vibing with, you know, it's kind of against my vibe. So yeah, not really great for me. But the second period is about to start. Get some Go USA, Go Canada, Go in the chat down below. Get some support for your team, especially all my Americans in the chat right now. The US need as much support as humanly possible right now. So make sure you keep it coming. Keep it coming. Don't put false claims on my name. What do you mean? I mean, your name is Callie. So I don't know what you're talking about. USA, start the period with a face-off loss. Let's go! We're starting off great, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, it's gonna be like 5-0 by the end of the second, isn't it? Oh, great chance! Coin Schofield! Good play by Ambrose. A 2-on-1, a little opportunity here for the Americans to get some possession on the corner board. What was that? They get it back to the point, and it'll be wrapped. Oh, good blood deflection there by Ambrose, and the Canadiens will come out. A 3-on-2. Paulette, a pass right across. It'll go right behind the net. I think that might have been Philly that lost the puck. But the Americans get it back and will get possession once more. Right there is Coin Schofield, but should just put it into the Canadian zone, and an American line change will go right after. 19 minutes to go in the second. Canada squeaks it up the ice right back into the USA corner. Ooh, a little bit of a close play there, but thankfully Murphy was out for it. Here we go. Come on, let's get it back into the possession, man. Like it's just such an underrated factor of this Canadian team, and the US are giving it to them every single chance they get. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they dumped it in after they got a clean line. They got a clean line change before they dumped it in. And an American icing. Are you kidding me, guys? Do you guys want to lose like 6-0? Seriously. Like, I'm asking. For real. Do you guys want to lose 6-0? Because that's what you're going to do with this lousy effort. This is your one chance for the next 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies specifically. Like, what do you want? Do you want to go home? I mean, maybe China's just not that great for you guys. I mean, I know the conditions probably aren't great. You probably aren't getting the best food in the world, but gosh, please do something, anything. Okay, Camarisi gets it from the board, so it'll go back to the points. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Camarisi got back to that point, that puck, and that would have been not good if she did not. Carpenter from the corner gets it back along. She'll keep it going, and it'll go to oh gosh, I gotta Zumwinkle. I keep forgetting her name for some reason. My bad. The thing is, like, it's super hard to keep up with every single league commentary wise. I do my best, but I've tried to watch as many of the Americans games this year. Oh, a little bit of bouncing puck there. I think Disbin got a little bit of a piece of that. But now Philippe Poulin gets it up, and a breakaway here. Is that Nurse? Oh, what a chance! What a chance! I think that might have been no, it might have been Spooner. What a pass by Poulin, but she was wide open. Like, what? Like, this USA team is going to get me in the hospital tonight. Like, I'm gonna be needing an ER. Point Schofield gets it behind the net. Actually, no, that might be Alex Carpenter. It is. Carpenter pushes it forward, trying to put it in front of the net. Oh, I'm like, where is the pass there? There was like 2 feet below. Oh, like seriously, like, this is just awful. Like, it's not even just like obviously the Canadiens have played good in this game, but just so many bad plays from the US. Like, it's not even like maybe it's some of it I think is also the Canadiens forcing bad plays. That's a key part of it at some points throughout this game. But like, that pass should have been easy. That pass should have been easy. It was 2 feet behind her, and the Canadiens could get easy possession and get it right out. Sad to see. Zach, I wouldn't say that, because the Swiss D is playing way better than the Americans right now. Way better. I'd take the Swiss D right now over the Americans. Heaven up, please give me the Swiss D. Please. Anything but this. Anything. Oh my gosh. Like, it just feels like they put their full hearts out there for 4 minutes of the first period. And everything outside of that... Nope. Yeah, Corey, the problem is I'm on Hulu, and Hulu sucks balls. Like, it's just awful for live sports because it's like 20 seconds behind or something. But I don't think I'm 2 minutes behind. It says I'm live, or at least I should be. There's the difference between playing a first person game and viewing the same game from third person. Final prediction for this game: 4,269 to 0. Canada takes a real close game. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what the Canadian final scores have been throughout this tournament. No special characters and shit. Yeah, Kelly, come on. Do you think John Scott is the best player of all time? Absolutely. Why is it even, Kelly? That's an L for even asking that. Oh, what a great play. Was that Ambrose with the deflection? Oh my gosh. Holy balls. Holy jumping is this like They tried to get the pass all around the boards, packed to the deep, man. The problem was it was like 200 miles per hour, and they weren't even close to the point. Oh, like, this is painful to watch. Like, I'm trying not to be, like, all narcissistic, or not narcissistic, pessimistic. Narcissistic. I'm trying not to be all pessimistic and everything, but this is literally torture. Like, it's just awful. It's just awful. But I will say, I think a good part of this Canadian team so far has been their interceptions. There's been a lot of broken passes by the Canadiens throughout the, especially I noticed throughout the slot of their own zone, which is obviously the most important part to be steady defensively. But they made a lot of interceptions in that area, and that's something that, I mean, the U.S. have dreamed to have. Do you think the Habs are in full on rebuild? I kind of hope so. It would kind of be refreshing to see the Habs go into full rebuild and actually do it correctly. I think there's a real chance for that. Oh, come on, guys. Horrible breakout. Oh, Carter puts it in front. Man, like, where are you, Hillary Knight? Like, seriously, man. Where are you? Like, they're trying to get the tip in front. I know what they were trying to do. But again, it goes back to what I was saying. I thought the speed was going to be a huge problem for the US compared to Canada. A huge problem. And in pretty much every single way it has been. Like, I'm thinking about now, especially when comparing the defensive and the structure and the breakout ability. Like, the Canadiens have been so much more consistent and fast. Like, it's insane. We anti-Cali. I mean, I'm down. I'm within 0.1 millimeters from clicking the mute for 300 seconds on Zach for calling me short. Zach deserves a mute just for that. No, I'm kidding. Grab, what's that foam pool noodle behind you? That is Larry. He's a Buffalo Sabres fan. Not doing too well this year, but he's hoping for some big things. I'm pretty sure the US could get a 5-minute major and Canada would still come out of it 3-0. I mean, yeah, I don't honestly disagree with you. Like, it's just like obviously, here's the thing. Like, I think the Canadiens are better on paper, but the structure and the play is just way better for the Canadiens. They're not just better, but they've been way smarter. I'm thinking about every single part of hockey, and I feel like the Canadiens have been better. Like, every single part about hockey: speed, quickness, decision making, intensity. I'd probably give it all to Canada. Like, I'm trying to think of one thing the Americans have done better than the Canadiens in this game, and I'm failing to come up with anything. The structure, the quickness, the decision making, the chemistry, the consistency. I mean, like, every single thing has just been so embarrassing for the US in this game. But that's the thing. Like I said, if this game ended in regulation, it would be an easy Canada win, and that's kind of how it's been so far. I mean, we got 12 minutes to go in the second. This game is almost halfway over, and there's been like maybe 6 minutes maybe of good, solid American play. Oh, and now there's a 2-on-1 for the Canadiens. Villiers, what in front? What a chance! Great save by Cavallini with the pad. I hate this team right now. Like, seriously. I hate this team right now. Like, this is just so brutal to watch. Good play, though, from the behind the nets. Canadiens get it out. Good possession, but a good play by Abby Rogue. Rogue puts it from the corner, gets some space. Rogue from behind the net, puts it in front of the... Oh, my gosh. See, where was that pass? That pass went right into the pads, not even to the player, right in front of the net. Like, I don't get it. What was the... Good save there by Cavallini, and she'll keep it for the defensive zone face-off. 11:38 now to go in the second. Would have passed from Cale Makar, the Stars could never. Unfortunately, S. Lindell is better offensively than Cale Makar could ever be. So that's unfortunately an L for you, Callie. Sorry. Bro, this man Zach is a band kid who unironically says no memes in general. Zach would do that. Zach would definitely do that. Hey, Maurice, what's going on, man? Long time no see. I mean, yeah, wasted opportunities is some of that, but like, here's the thing. Like, I wish, like, in the first Canada and the U.S. game, there was definitely some wasted opportunities, definitely. But in this game, where is the waste? There has been no opportunities to waste. There's been no opportunities to waste. Like, Good little breakout here by the Americans. Coin Schofield from the corner. Good skating play. Finally, some quickness on this friggin' team. Back to the point. Quick little shot there for the point as well. Good defensive positioning by Poulin. Stuck on the corner here. By the way, the only excuse I have is that the Americans aren't wearing their navy blue jersey. If they were, we'd win this game like 5-0. That's gonna be my excuse. Oh goodness gracious! Is that Poulin? Oh, what a chance! Oh, and they score! You suck, guys! You are all horrible! Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. This team is booty. And the worst part is, it is Poulin. That's the thing, like, it could have been any Canadian player and they would have scored there. Any Canadian player. So it was a one-on-one. And then they stopped, they waited patiently, they got a shot on, and there was another opportunity. Oh, come on, please. Oh my gosh. You bozos! You all suck! Go home to your grandma's bench and take a nap! Think about your lives! Eat some of grandma's cookies! That's what you need right now! Well, like, I don't even know what to say anymore. You guys are so bad. You guys are so bad. Why are you talking to them? You suck. Stop talking. Start playing, you bozos. My entire family is gonna be so mad at me. My entire family is going to be so mad at me. I'm just screaming about a random women's hockey game. Anyways. Wait, let me see. Lindell for Calder. Did he score? Poulin for Calder. What's your opinion on Sean Durzi? He's been pretty impressed with the Kings. He had 13 points. Yeah, I've seen some of him. I think he's been really impactful offensively. Still needs to work on a lot, maturity-wise, but so far so good. What's going on, Riker? Good to see ya. USA sucks at hockey. That's why I only support US gymnastics. I don't know if that's the greatest institution to support either, Callie. At least we have Michael Phelps, I guess, but I guess he's gone now. Well, I guess we got Nathan Chen. That's cool. But like, this is the thing, and this is what I think why I'm most sad about this is that, like, Canada's gonna dominate like the next 2 Olympics, like, for at least. Because here, like, this is what is the worst part about this, and like, every Canadian here should be absolutely like the most happiest people in the world, as you guys should be, because guess what? This US team is gonna be in a retirement home very, very soon. I mean, Hillary Knight's like, what, 32? I don't even know how old Coin Schofield is. Alex Cavallini. I mean, so many of these players are older. And the problem is with Canada, you got Philia, you got Claire Thompson, you got so many good young talents that like, even if the US were better this year on paper, which isn't the case, Canada is going to be the dominant team. Like, I was coming into this game expecting it to be even, but in 2026, 2030, Canada is going to sweep. Like, it's not even going to be funny with what they got. So actually, the US will go on the power play here, so they're not going to score, because we all know that American power play has been doo-doo this whole tournament, so that's not going to work out either. But they do get the power play, so good for them, I guess. But the problem is, you got Sarah Philia, you got Claire Thompson, you got so many good young talents for the Canadians. They're gonna be elite. Like, they're going to dominate the Americans. Like it's probably gonna be these two still in the next couple of gold medal games, but it's not gonna be close. Like, the Canadians are gonna be way better. Like, this was the last chance for this USA group, I feel like, to be as good as they are. And that's what is most disappointing, is this effort, this out of your last dance almost. Like, you should all go home, think about your lives, book a ticket to no man's land, and say sayonara. Like, that's what you guys deserve at this point. Like, this has just been, oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. I mean, the thing is, Steven, like, there's very few players that are Haley Wickenheiser. Like, that's a high bar to reach. Like, I like Hillary Knight, but I don't think she's Haley Wickenheiser. Boomer Phelps. Oh yeah, that's true. Dressel's pretty good. Let's go USA. Agreed, Tyler. I mean, they've done. This power play is so bad. Like, this is so funny, man. Like, this team is so bad. This team is so bad. They can't even get possession on their own power play. Oh man, like, I wasn't expecting to laugh this much tonight. It's almost over on the touch. This team is so bad, man. Well, congratulations, Team USA, on second place. This team is so bad, man. This team is so bad. Oh no! This team, man, this team. I thought I almost broke my trophy, but no, the US are gonna get it in its full glory. Holy, oh. I'm lightheaded. This is so funny, man. This is so funny. Oh yeah, that is true, Callie. That is true. But I'm just saying. I don't know if Bully's gonna have enough time. I mean, he played what, at most like 60 games, right? 50 games. It's gonna be real tough, I think. I'm just laughing so hard, I'm almost waking up my family right now. You and me the same, Waters. Like, this is just. The power play's over, by the way. Let me take that off. Like, I don't even care how many viewers we have in here. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm just enjoying the show. Hopefully you guys are as well. Quick shot. Oh, what a save by Aaron Hay at SBN, because of course. Oh no, Silly, you're not okay? She went pretty hard into the boards there. Hopefully everything's all right. That was a weird play too. Kind of looked like the third goal for the Canadiens almost. What is your opinion on Oettinger? His record looks excellent this year. Oettinger has been great. He's the future, man. He's the future. Grab who's worse, this USA women's team or... I mean, here's how I look at it. Does this USA women's team have all the pit licks? I don't think so. I don't think so. So for that, I say Montreal. For that, I say Montreal. If you could let any country and city host the Olympics, which country would you choose? Not America's, because we have our own. We have too many of our own issues. Too many of our own issues to host an Olympics and have all that shenanigans. I'd kind of like to see one in like Sweden or something. I think that'd be really cool, especially for hockey. This power play in Ron Mark Grecky look like a genius. I know exactly what you're talking about, Kolovich. No, there might as well be like Riker. Here's the thing. Like, imagine Canada. Like, I want to put you in the shoes of an American right now. Let's say you're an American, which I'm sorry to say if you are, but let's say you're an American and you have this 2018 team, that one goal that you almost grew up with a little bit, and you know that this 2022 Olympics is kind of your last shot. You know you're gonna go against Canada, but you know this is kind of your last shot, right? You have some worries. There's been some inconsistencies throughout the tournament. The power play's been awful throughout, but you say, hey, who knows what happens in the gold medal game? You outplayed Canada in your first meeting. Who knows? And then you go into this game, basically having the last dance almost with this team. And they put, like, imagine the last dance with the Bulls, but they crap the bed for like the last 5 seasons. Like that's what this feels like. Like, this was the last. I still feel like this is the last chance for this American team to truly compete with Canada for the next at least a couple of Olympics. Like, it's not going to be close. Like, they have Fillier. Fillier is a prime example. Show me one person on this U.S. team that even comes close to the talent that Fillier has and is as young. There's nothing even remotely on the same stratosphere. But that's the problem. Like, they don't have anybody. Like, they don't have anybody. And that's the worst. That's the worst problem. Like, because the thing is, like, there is no way in this universe that Canada does not win 2026. Like, that's locked in for the women's. That's locked in. 2023 is a maybe, but it's just sad. It's just sad. Kemper goated save. Stars can never. I mean, Oettinger just booted down your team like yesterday, Callie. So I don't know if I'd talk. Stages of reactions to the women's hockey gold medal game: denial, yelling and ranting, laughing hysterically, acceptance. I mean, that's honestly, Brad, that's pretty close. That's spot on right there. That's spot on. I gotta be honest. But like, you guys know where I'm coming from, right? You guys know where I'm coming from. But like, GG's to Canadians who are going to win this game and are going to win 2026. Let's just hope that there's an actual NHL men's. Like, the thing is, it's sad as well, because for the US team as well, if the NHLers win, I feel like this would have been their best team ever. So we also have that team robbed from us. Like, that's the worst part almost. Oh, big hit there by the US, but that's all they can do at this point. Yikes. Dude, this team is garbage. Like, this is... I'm past the stage of this being funny. I'm just in awe. I am just in awe of how garbage this team is. Like, I don't even know if I like, should I even stream the third? Should I even stream the third? Should I just go to bed? Like, I don't even know. It's okay, Grab. You're allowed to cheer for Canada now. I mean, here's the thing. I'll cheer for Anne-Renee Desbian. I'll cheer for Anne-Renee Desbian. We'll have a shake of hands. That's not a shake of hands. What do we do? What is this? What is this? We'll have a shake of hands. Whatever. We'll have a shake of hands to cheer for Anne-Renee Desbian. That's as far as I'll go for right now. So you'll have to take it. You'll have to take it, Sportsnet. You'll have to take it. I'm sorry. Oh no, is there gonna be a USA power play? Dude, this is too much. This is too much. Oh, this is too much. This is not good. Well, it's ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is about to be 4-0 for Team Canada. Megan Keller going to the box, who has done nothing today. Nothing today. But can we get some Sportsnet hype coming in here? But yeah, I mean at this point, I don't know, maybe if Canada scores like 8 more goals, maybe that'll shake something up for the US team, and they'll do so much better in 2026. But this is just a picnic right now, and the USA are is the basket getting eaten? All the stuff in the basket getting eaten? I don't even know. Apologies for that analogy. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired right now. Ooh, shorthanded 2-on-2. Hillary Knight coming in, a quick shot. Oh, what a chance! And they score! Hillary Knight shorthanded, and the U.S. are back in this game. Maybe. I don't know. My mind is kind of going all over the place with Hillary Knight. Let's go. You love to see it. What a chance, though. I mean, that was a really interesting play. I mean, it was a huge rebound in front of Desbian. Maybe the one mistake she's made this entire game. Oh no, went off one of the defenders. She blocked it and it went right back to Knight. She picked up the puck and it. Oh wow. Bad bounces for the Canadiens, but we'll take that. We'll take that. And the U.S. are still down, but I was about to say are up, but I don't know if that's gonna work out. I don't know if that's gonna work out, but we'll see. It's a starting point. It's a starting point. The Canadiens still have 1:20 to go in this power play, so if they don't kill it off, it does not matter. But Philip, should Winnipeg sell this deadline? Honestly, Winnipeg's in a weird spot personally for me, Philip. I mean, I know with your Jets, it's. I mean, they're kind of in the stars area as well, where they have some older players, and this season, I mean, they've done better lately. I think the one guy that if they're going to sell, they would likely get rid of is potentially Andrew Kopp. He's a player that would get probably a lot of this deadline, probably a first. Oh, what a chance there for Nurse. The Canadiens keep it going. 40 seconds to go on this man advantage. Or woman advantage, sorry. Thompson back to Nurse. Back to Thompson on the blue line. Carefully, she'll put it in front of the net. Big open chance in the slot. I think that was, I think that might have been Spooner just missing that opportunity for the tip in. Grab you appearing on the Steve Dingle podcast. I would love to do that, Riker. If Steve wants to do that, I'd be all for it. All for it. First time on a YouTube stream, go Canada go. Hey Zoo, thank you so much for dropping by. Good luck so far with the Canadiens. They've been so much better than the US today. 4 seconds go on the 5-on-4. Good block in front though by the Americans, and there she goes with the power play. So that is killed off, which is a big next step. Obviously getting within 2, that is huge. We got 2 minutes to go in the second. I mean, if the Americans can make it 3-2 before this period ends, then we are all good to go. Shots on goal 26-6 or 23-16 in favor of the US 2. They have it stuck in the Canadian zone, but we'll see a whistle here. I think it went to the bench. All right, let me change the shot counter real quick. 23-16. Like, to me, it's interesting because I would have never expected the U.S. to be even close to 20 shots on goal, 23 shots on goal so far this one. Like, it does not feel that way. It feels like the U.S. might have had maybe 10 shots, maybe being generous, 10 shots, but 23, really? That shocks me. If it goes 3-2, I absolutely. You know what? Let's make that bet. Let's make that bet. If it becomes 3-2, then maybe. I mean, here's the thing: if the Americans could go shorthanded again, maybe that's the secret sauce. Maybe that's the secret sauce, baby. We just need to go shorthanded the entire rest of the game. Oh goodness gracious! Blair Turnbull comes right in, but gonna get a shot on net. Big save there, though, by Cavallini. 52 seconds out to go. Let us know in the chat, though. Should we have Sportsnet leave if it becomes 3-2? Or is Sportsnet the jinx right now against Canada? Interesting. The comeback begins. Let's hope. My brain is hurting. The world could use a little bit more Canada. How would they get a little bit more Canada? Would Canada have to expand their landmass? Move to Ottawa and I'll force you to become a Sens fan? Hey, if I move to Ottawa, sure. Go Sens, go. Hey, Kurt, what's going on? Been a while since I got a live stream. Good to see you, man. Canada loves Canada, so there's that. Not surprising. Hey, Chicago Bro! Thank you so much for the 690. Very nice. Very nice. Can we get some Chicago Bro hype in the chat down below? Thank you, man. Good luck charm for the U.S. I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping you're right. Last donator is Chicago Bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's hope the U.S. get back in this one. We got 20 seconds to go in the second. I'm not exactly hopeful, but we'll see. I thought this game wasn't supposed to start for a couple more hours. Missed almost 2 full periods. Yeah, I mean, the schedule's kind of been all over the place for these Olympic Games. Puck stuck right behind the Canadian net, and they'll just let that time go all the way down. And we'll have a third period with the Canadiens up 3-1 in the gold medal game. Now, I gotta say this, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. I gotta say this right now. I might have predicted a 3-1 Canada win. Did I jinx the U.S.? Oh no. I think I jinxed the U.S. I'm just now realizing I predicted 3-1 Canada. I am so sorry to the entirety of the United States of America. If it's As versus Stars round 1, might have to get grabbing myself streaming game 1. Have a good night, everyone. Hey, Drew, we'll see you later. I was thinking it was Drew. If it is As, oh, that is gonna be such a. You know, Drew, I would love that series. You know, just for the chance the Stars win again. But that would be absolutely amazing. We would have to do that. And the back and forth would be nuts. I mean, the Avs would probably win, but it is Avs versus Stars, so you never know. But let's get some goodbyes to Drew in the chat. Get some Drew hype. Of course, Drew, who runs the Sports YouTube channel, absolute king. Thank you so much for dropping by, my man. I'm not sure when the next stream will be, actually, bar down. Might be a game closer to the trade deadline, but we'll see. Yeah, Callie, Drew is an Avs fan, which is unfortunately a pretty big flaw. Sadly, I just hate to see that from him, but it's okay. I mean, we all know that they'll lose in the second round again, so I mean, at least they know. You have a good amount of peace there. At least with Stars fans, we don't know what the heck our team's doing. With the Avs fans, you guys know what's gonna go on. So I mean, I'm kind of jealous, not gonna lie. Kind of jealous. Yeah, if you are leaving us bar down, we'll see in a bit. I mean, here's the thing. Now, since it is only a 2-goal deficit, there is a chance. There is a chance. It might be stupid. It might be dumb. But you know what? There is a chance. There is a chance the U.S. come back in this game. So, if you were rooting for the U.S., get some go. USA go. USA hockey is do or die. Because it is. USA hockey is do or die. If you're a Canadian, get some go Canada go. If you're a United States American. United States American. That is a great example of where my brain has been tonight. United States American. If you are a United States American, get some go USA go. And let's get some hype going for this third period. We are in intermission now. I'll change that in a bit, but I don't even know what to think. I mean, it felt like the momentum did shift a little bit with that Hillary Knight goal. So here's hoping. That is true, Govich, but you're telling me there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. And we'll see. There's also a chance the Devils make the playoffs. When you put it that way, yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on Kodak? Oh, my boy Kodak. Honestly, like he should. Let me know in the chat down below. Should we have Kodak Black on the live streams? Because I think that would actually be pretty interesting. I mean, he always has fun. He always has fun. So I don't know. He'd bring a type of flavor to the live streams, you know? A type of flavor. What am I trying to say? I don't even know. I think Kodak Black is a king and should go to every NHL game. That is true, Juan Jose. I really hope to do some Panthers live streams, especially closer to the playoffs. Yeah, producer Drew hype, absolutely. Sports that gave me a like or a ping on one of the videos. Nice, Rich. Deserved. Grav, stop jinxing the teams as urinating trees job. That's true. That's true. You and Steve Neal should stream next time Dallas plays Toronto. That is a good idea. That's a good idea. Do they even play? I think they actually do play again this year. Oh, you guys know what we should do? You guys know what we should do? Should we do a USA jersey blessing? Because I think that might be what it takes. That might be what it takes for the US to win this game. Thoughts on Kanye and Pete beef? Personally, I think Yeezus should schedule a WWE match against my boy Pete. And personally, I think they should both be wearing boxing gloves. They should both be wearing like inflatable like sumo wrestler suits, and they should just go at it, knock each other over, and whoever, and the thing is, this is the most important part. There's gonna be the whole Drake discography playing in the background. Whoever lasts the longest without their ears exploding wins, while also having to fight a WWE match with sumo wrestler suits on, with boxing gloves on. So I think personally, Pete's winning that. Like, I hate to say it. He's just gonna be goofy. He's just gonna be wacky. He's gonna win that match. Sorry to say, I'm betting on him. No, I have not tried Mr. Beast Burger. Have you tried it, Ryu? I definitely have not. 2 more goals and USA ties this game. That is exactly the way to think, Felix. Let's go. 2 more goals. 2 more goals. 2 more goals. Grab, who do you think the Sens trade at the deadline? I would not be surprised if Chris Tanev is one of those guys. Chris Tierney. Chris Tanev, what? My brain on women's hockey is not good. Oh, Iceland Tell! Thank you so much for dropping by, brother, with a 5 Canadian. USA will win 4-3. The American goaltender will have a shutout in the third. Thank you so much for the dono, brother. Appreciate it a ton. Can we get some Iceland Cell hype in the chat? OG coming in here tonight. Thank you, brother. I mean, personally, I like that. I like that prediction. It may just be me, but I like that prediction. But thank you so much, brother. Can we get some Iceland Cell hype in the chats? Let's go. Appreciate all the donators tonight. It's been a while since we streamed, so it's always crazy. I mean, I never expect the streams to do all that well when we've been gone for so long. But you guys have been fantastic with the support, so I appreciate it. Yo, VGK about to get shut out in Eichel debut. Oh, really? Interesting. Now, the thing was, I thought you said the Golden Knights were about to shut out the Avalanche, but not the other way around. So now I'm sad. Now, unfortunately, for Callie Mick, I think she'll have to realize that it was a fraudulent W. See, for the Vegas Golden Knights, especially, I mean, for the Avalanche, we have to realize that every single win they get does not count. You see, the NHL actually put in a rule called the Cali rule, which means that Cali Andrew, to be honest, but they put in a rule that means that every single Avalanche win does not count, and that sadly does affect the Cup wins, which is definitely unfortunate for Avs fans. But personally, I think it brings a nice flair to the league that none of them counts, and I gotta be honest, that is a pretty big Gary Bettman W. To be, if I'm thinking about it right now, I actually think that's a pretty good one by him. So yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate, and I'm really interested to see why Avs fans even still exist because of that rule, but it is interesting, and I might make a video on that actually. Hey, what I was saying, I'm gonna ditch Callie Mick because I need sleep, so good night, Crab Gang. See you later, you absolute king. Thank you so much for dropping by, man. One of the best mods on this planet. Mikko Rantanen. USA will do 3-3 and then 3-4 in OT. I like how you think as well, Philip. I like how you think as well. Let's hope. You know what? Let me know in the chat down below as well as we get into this third period pretty soon. Let me know, what do you guys see the final score being? Because for me, I predicted 3-1. So I'm going to stick by that prediction just because I want to be right. But also, well, I don't want to be right, but you know what I mean. But I feel like it would be interesting if the US were able to come back. Very, very interesting. I'll say that. But you know what? Actually, since I have a feeling that we'll need it, let's do a USA jersey blessing. So if you have any USA stuff, anything, then you know what to do. So, of course, take your USA jersey like so. Make sure it does not touch anything. Not the bed, not you, not nothing. Then, you place it on the chair like so. Make sure it's not touching the floor. No, nothing at all. Then make sure you wrap the hanger around your neck and do as I do. Come here. And the USA have been blessed to win this game. And that is a final statement. That is a final statement. So, unfortunately for all the Canadians in the chat, I just had to do that. I'm really sorry, but it was requested by Nathan Murdoch, a very long viewer of the channel, to do that. So I really wanted to do it for him, you know. So there you go. So now I'm kind of predicting 3-5 or 5-3 for the US after that. Which is just so unfortunate, because the Canadiens were playing so good for a while, but it's just how it has to be. Iceland Tell, thank you for another 5, brother! I mean, I think Poulette's old, right? She's okay. Can we get some Iceland Tell high? Thank you so much, you king. Hillary Knight seems like the only player out there for the US. Anyone else agree? It feels like that, Nicholas. That's kind of true. USA have as much of a chance of winning this game as Dallas has winning the group. That's not good. I don't like those odds. Don't tell me the odds. Don't tell me the odds, please. Hey, do we got Andreas in here? Oh, did I skip? Oh, no. Did I skip over Andreas? Wait a second. Where did he say hello first? I need to see. I saw Andreas in that mic message. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Good to see you, though, Andreas. Hopefully you're doing fantastic, my man. I am all over the place. I am all over the place. It is hard to find a Canada. Interesting. Honestly, wouldn't mind seeing Shabbat get traded. He would be so overvalued right now, and Sanderson is our future number one D man. That is crazy to see the kind of by the way, good to see you in the chat, Eliminator. The third period is about to start, so let's get it going. Get some Go USA Go, get some Go Canada Go. This is it for both of these countries. We will see how it goes, but yeah, it's really interesting to see the turnaround of opinion on Shabbat. Has he really been all that bad this year? Because I've always thought he's been a little bit overrated. And I think I've talked about this a little bit with Eliminator, but especially defensively, I always thought Shabbat, yeah, he was on the Sens, but at the same time, I think he was defensively just not good enough for them. Let me actually look him up real quick. Oh, he's been decent, but it's interesting. His offense has always been what's been best about him. Let me go back to Hulu real quick. All right, so the third period is about to start here. Let me know again your final score predictions. What do you guys see happening in this third period? Do you see the score changing? The U.S. coming back? Canada getting some more goals? Let me know your thoughts. I'm still going to say 3-1 Canada, but with the USA jersey blessing, we'll see what happens. It is still a game with Hillary Knight's goal, but we'll see if the Canadiens can get the momentum started back up again at the start of the third. So I just put the rents on the U.S. to pull this out, then let's go. Wow. I mean, that's bold, Tipsy, but you know what? You know what? I hope you get a big payday tonight. I hope you get a big payday. I gotta wake up at 6 and be on the bus by 7. Hey, Graviteh, if it's 4-1, you have my permission. You have my permission to go to bed. If they make it 4-1. But we gotta hold it out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Has been. I'm gonna celebrate until tomorrow if Canada wins the gold medal, as you should. As you should. Sorry, Grab, you have your magic chant for the U.S., but we have Marie-Philippe Poulin. Sorry, Samuel. We have USA determination. Not with this game, but in general, so maybe a little help. I don't know. But the third period has started in Beijing. 3-1 for the Canadiens, and we'll see if they can continue their scoring. But a big goal by Hillary Knight right at the end of the second gives the U.S. some life. But the Canadiens start off with a big shift right back to the points and a little bit of a discombobulation on the blue line, but Canada keeps possession going. So far, a solid start, just 30 seconds in for the Canadiens. But we'll see the U.S. get it back into the middle and ice the puck. Great job, guys. Really amazing. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah. Great play. Oh, anyways, USA needs a better goalie. Whatever happened to Jesse Vetter, the only player in history I could think of who was as good as her was Mannon. I personally, for me, I mean, the goaltending has been a factor, but I think only really on that second goal it was much of a factor. I feel like the quickness, the skill level, and just the defensive structure has just been way worse for the U.S. than usual. I mean, Cavallini's been fine, I think. I don't think she's been amazing. Like, she could definitely be better, but that third goal, for instance, like, she wasn't good. She didn't need, that whole opportunity should be an easy Canadian goal, and it was. Like, I don't think she had to have the responsibility to save that. Like, it should have just been a defensive block or something there. So in my opinion, I mean, the second goal definitely didn't help, but I don't know. I don't think it's the reason why the U.S. are losing right now. Alistair, what's going on? Welcome back, man. Callie is still here. Goodbye again. Sleep. Wow. Just got home from work. Good to see you, Eliminator. Jose USA. Don't forget, everyone, that Canadian jersey has a maple leaf on it. So, who's your favorite person on Bar Down? I would say Corwin. Did you see the Rathbone injury? He got taken off a stretcher. I did see that, which was so sad because he was having a really good last couple of weeks in the AHL. Go Canada, golden from Kareen. Hey, if you're a Canadian, get some Go Canada, go. If you're an American, get some Go USA, go. Both teams need the support in this final frame, or potentially final frame. We will see. 18 minutes to go in the third. The U.S. get possession back in their own zone. A little bit of miscommunication here, but Miller gets it back, and it'll go across the right side all the way to Schofield, and now back in the middle. Quick shot there by Comfer, but that one goes way wide. I think it might have been tipped as well by a Canadian defenseman, and back down to the USA side. That'll be an icing as well. So an offensive zone face-off here for the Americans. Honestly, these next 5 minutes, though, are so huge. If the Americans can get back within one, then this is a whole new ball game. The U.S. has been known for their goalies. Rooney were all-stars. I don't know if Cavallini is up to standards. I mean, the thing is, Rooney's on this team, too. So, I mean, she kind of lost her job, which I think is maybe a little bit of a factor for this American team. But yeah, she was brilliant in 2018. Like, I'm not saying that the U.S. have had their strongest goalies ever. I'm just saying that for this game, personally, I don't think it was has been much of a factor yet, at least. Who are you cheering for tonight? Cheering for the U.S., Jack, unfortunately. I saw you got in with sports, and I'm so proud keeping the going at work. Thank you, Alistair. You've been here for a while, and I appreciate all the support you've given to the channel. It's been insane. Like, I still can't believe it. With just everything, like, if it was like, especially with the live streams, if it weren't for you guys supporting, especially like the World Juniors last year and the playoffs last year, if you guys weren't here for those, then I don't think I would have gotten this type of opportunity. And that's insane. Like, that the support you guys get, especially in the playoffs last year, it was unbelievable. And just all of it it's just been so fun to cover these games and to react to all the events and drafts and trades and everything with you guys. It's been an honor. It's been an absolute honor. Disappointing by the US. Yeah, overall in this game, definitely. Hillary Knight from that left side puts it all the way in. Fine panic, and back to the blue line. It'll go to Miller with a quick shot. That one goes off into the middle, but not enough of a second plan, and there's nobody to get the rebound. Might have actually been Brandt as well on that play, not being able to get there quick enough. And that's the thing, like the quickness, the decision making, I still think is the hugest thing putting the US in the gutter right now. Just the quickness in the decision making. Oh, right in front! What? Oh my gosh! Post shot by Alex Carpenter. Oh, what a chance again! Right in front! Saved by Desbiens! And the call. That's it. That's the game. That is the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game. That is the game. How many posts does this team need to... I mean, how doesn't Carpenter have like 15 posts? What the heck, man? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I'm pretty sure Alex Carpenter has hit like 15 posts this tournament or something. It's been insane. By the way, Canadian face-off percentage, 66% tonight. Pretty big reason as for the lead so far, especially in the offensive zone. They've had a lot of wins in the USA territory. Canadians coming up, 15-14 to go in the third. Marie-Philippe Poulin puts it in the corner, but the Americans come out with it. Right there is Carpenter again. Why is Carpenter in 2 straight shifts right now? Interesting. Oh, Carpenter right there with the backhands right into the tummy of Desbiens. She'll make that save easily. Man, Carpenter's had if she just had that's the thing. If she just had a little bit more gas in the tank, aka if she didn't have that last shift, she would have been golden right there. She would have had a breakaway and could have done more than just a backhand shot, but she had nothing left in the tank. Nothing left in the tank. A good little passing play there. That's something, at least. That's something. Very rough, though, for Carpenter, man. That sucks. Like, I swear, like, Desbiens is there's something about Desbiens and Marc-Andre Fleury, man, that just makes the posts just love playing for them. There's got to be some sort of bribe. Like, I'm convinced. I'm at least against Alex Carpenter in this tournament. Holy heck. Offside as well by the U.S. That was pretty obvious, guys. Come on. Come on. That is true, Huncho. I mean, that's a big reason why I think this was like the last dance almost for the U.S. because they're not going to have nearly like in 2026 they're going to get carved. Like they're going to like if it's still Canada versus the U.S. in the gold medal game in 2026, they're getting caved in. Like there's almost no younger like super young talent on this team, which is unfortunate. But like, especially like on that top six, like they don't have nearly anything like a Sarah Fillier, and I go back to that type of presence, like the type of presence that Sarah, like even if Sarah Fillier hasn't had like that great of an impact in this game, like that, just having that youthful star, like that just gives you hope for the future. The U.S. just don't have that. Like they don't have their next Kendall Coyne Schofield. They don't have their next Hillary Knight right now. At least not from what it looks like. Haven't had a chance to tell you, but congrats on the Sports Night Grade, Brad. Thank you so much, Quinn. Good to see you, man. Hopefully life's treating you well. Sorry I haven't been able to answer DMs too consistently. My life has been just flushed in every single way. It's been insane. But thank you so much, Quinn. It's been unbelievable, man. I mean, without you, dude, I don't even know if I would have that opportunity. Like, you've been so key to the channel's success. Oh, what a chance again! But again, by night, another chance there that they just can't really... Like, that was a great play by Desbian, but, like, Knight really didn't try to deke at all. She kind of just went for the backhand shot. Nothing doing there. But I will say, at least the U.S. have had a couple of good lone breaks. That's been key. So if that continues, then there is still a chance here, but that's gotta keep going. U.S. women's soccer has the same problem. They are using the same players over and over. That's kind of true as well. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like, it just feels like this team is so much older than it needs to be. And that's, like, as you said, like, Amanda Kessel has kind of been nowhere in this game as well. Hillary Knight's shown up. Alex Carpenter, man, it's so sad because Alex Carpenter would have been like a household name by now if some of those post goals went in. Like, it's crazy. Like, in the first Canada US game, I'm pretty sure, like, didn't she hit like 2 posts or something in that game? And same thing with this as well. Like, it's just unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, both the US and Canada men's games were, holy goodness gracious. I mean, I know that Canada Sweden game was awful. Like, not even just for Canada, but like just in general, like it was just bad hockey to watch. And that's the worst. Like when your team is bad and they're all, Philippe Palan coming in, another opportunity, and Cavallini's able to get the rebound. Thank you. But that's the worst. When your team is just awful and it's boring. Oof. Oof. Like, that's the thing. Like, if my team's gonna be bad, I at least want it to be fun. But I mean, for the U.S., that Slovakia game wasn't even that fun. Let's be real. It wasn't that good. Yeah, no, I mean, for the U.S., Knight's been easily their best player. I'd agree on that. Especially forward-wise. Like, you look at up and down the roster, like, Carpenter's been good, I guess. Like, where is Kessel? Where is Coyne Schofield? Where is even like I'm trying, let me look at the roster real quick. Like, Carpenter behind the net, a little bit of space here, some good skating, outworking the Canadiens, which has been very rare in this game. Very, very rare. Moresi of a 2-on-1. Fillier, though, is putting it right from the corner. Puck is loose, putting it right in front of the net, though, right to some Canadian opposition. And that'll be an easy retrieval for them. But yeah, like for instance, like where is I don't even know. I feel like that top six, you have some obvious players that just are not getting it done. Oh, Turnbull. Horrible turnover there by the U.S., but they get out of it somehow. Canadians still keep it in, though. 12 minutes to go. Shot from the points, and that one gets blocked. Another one here comes, though, as Sarah Nurse glides in. Back to the point again. A big opportunity for rebound, but thankfully Carpenter was there for the retrieval. I will say, Carpenter's had a pretty good third period so far. Again, if that post shot went in, this game would be completely different. Completely different. Hey, Kurt, thank you so much for the 1 Canadian, you king. Appreciated. Let's get some Kurt hype, please, right now in the chats. Appreciate the $1 donation, brother. Let's get some Kurt hype. This man and legend. Behind the net for the U.S. Oh. There was a chance there right as Kurt donated. That was interesting for the U.S., but of course they don't score on that. Ooh, good little couple of plays there by, oh gosh, I'm forgetting a couple of names here. Sorry, that was Steckland. Steckland's huge, by the way. I think she's got to be the biggest player on the ice. Shots on goal right now as well, 30-20 in favor of the Americans. But again, I go back to like that shot on goal count. It really doesn't feel like the Americans have a big advantage here. Like, it really doesn't. Like, I would say at best it feels like they're tied in shots, but I'm going to be 10 shots ahead. Really doesn't feel that way. Canadiens have possession in the American zone. Good little clothesline play, and Turnbull goes down. We'll see the Americans come back out with it as Keller's able to retrieve it. Shofi, Shofi just with a bad pass, and Turnbull blazes up the left side. Turnbull drives play all the way through, trying to put it past the slot there. She'll get it back behind the American net. Keller's right there for it. The thing is, though, what's interesting is that with the women's game, you obviously have no hitting. So, like, a bigger player doesn't really matter as much, especially if they're not stronger, for instance. So I think that's kind of what Keller is a little bit, where in men's hockey, she'd be pretty good. But in women's hockey, when physicality doesn't matter nearly as much, she doesn't really make up for it as much as she should, kind of creates a little bit of a problem. A 2-on-2 here, potentially for the U.S. Right in deep. I think that's Comfort, but what a horrible pass that was afterwards. And the Canadiens come right back up with it. Ulan back in deep. I think it's right there for Sarah Nurse. Americans get back for it. We got 9:48 to go in this third. Time is ticking for the Americans. They've had some chances, but I just don't know if it'll be good enough. I don't know if it'll be good enough. Spooner behind the net for Canada. One thing I have noticed, though, in these past couple minutes is that Canada's starting to get some real possession here. And the Americans don't really have much of an answer. Feels like they're starting to get a little bit tired as well. Oh, almost a great play, and we will see a penalty. We will see a penalty. USA power play. USA power play. That is huge. That is huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think who was that? Who was that drew the call? Who was that drew the call? It was Harmon. It was Harmon. Defenseman drew the call. That is so huge. That is so huge. Come on. Go, USA, go. Larock to the box once again. Come on. Come on. This is it. This is it, boys and girls. USA power play. It was awful. It was awful the first time around. I mean, this is it. Here's the biggest problem for this US team for this entire tournament has been the power play. It would be a heck of a time to discontinue that trend. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't even know if that penalty was all that justified, to be honest. It was pretty weak. It was a little bit weak. Baby Yoda, I'm from Texas, so no. But I do have a lot of Canadian family. For all my Canadians in here, if they do win, GG's. Absolutely. I mean, honestly, after that first period, it's house money for this US team. I'm just kind of glad to still be in this game. You guys know, if you were here for the first period, you know that I was on a different level of just sadness. But we'll see what happens. Huge face-off win there for the Canadiens. Humongous. Americans keep it along the boards, though, but good play by Claire Thompson. And all the way down the ice. That's the thing, man. I mean, the face-offs have been going Canada's way in every single time they've needed it to. In the offensive zone, on power plays, like it's all been so huge for them. Oh, horrible turnover. What the heck, guys? I mean, again, I don't have much expectations for this American power play because it's been jack doo-doo all tournament, but my goodness. And it continues to be. Holy crap, you guys are awful. Like, how it's so funny, man, how this team is worse. Like, I always am so fascinated by power play units that are worse on the power play than on 5-on-5. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that as a team? Stuck behind the Canadian net. Huge log jam right behind Henri Desbiens. If the Americans get retrieval here, that could be huge, but they give it right along the boards. Some more battling there. Goes right to the point, but oh my gosh. They aren't able to keep it in. Harmon just not there quick enough. 35 seconds to go on the man advantage. Harmon gets it right in close. Nice little stutter play, but what is going on? This American team, all they can hope to do right now is just like flutter it and dump it in on the power play. Seriously, guys. There's another dump out by the Canadiens, and that's 15 seconds now left to go. 7:30 to go as well in the third. I mean, like, here's the thing, man. Like, it's just like I'm really trying to grasp at what is going on here. Like, it's almost incredible how bad they are. But it all starts, I think, with that neutral zone play. Like, their decision making, their positioning has just been awful. Like, there was one point where they had like 3 USA players right in the same spot for the zone entry, and that's just not going to work out, guys. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to break the news for you. Your power play is booty cheeks. I don't know if you've heard, but it's pretty bad. And the U.S. lose another faceoff on the power play, and that'll be all she wrote for that 5-on-4. Yeah, that's not too surprising. Really, man, it's really sad that this abysmal, like, this is honestly one of the worst power play structures I've ever seen. Like, this USA team isn't great firepower wise, but they should be much better than what, like, the thing was, it'd be one thing to struggle in the power play against Canada, but they've been struggling in the power play like almost every single team they played against. It's incredible. Like, they couldn't score power plays against like friggin' Germany if they wanted to. I don't even know if Germany's in the women's tournament. My brain's blanking right now, but you know what I mean. Like, even the smaller countries, they can't even score power play goals against them. And it's just sad. 6:30 to go in this third as well. Yeah, exactly, James. If the U.S. is on the power play the entire time, that's an easy Canadian W. Easy. I mean, the thing was, the only USA goal has come shorthanded. This team is so funny, dude. It's crazy. It's so funny. Hey, LCH, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the chat. Congratulations on a Canadian win, by the way. Yeah, this is not going to happen, man. 6 minutes to go in the third. 3-1 still for the Canadiens. I'm so sad, man, because that Carpenter post shot, that would have been, it feels like that would have been the difference. Finally, some speed by somebody. My gosh, good play by Coin Schofield. At least there was some speed there. But then there was nobody around her to retrieve any passes. Oh, here we go. Right there for comfort. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The chemistry, the positioning has been like, I honestly don't even have the energy anymore to rant about this USC team, but the positioning has just been a couple great moves there. But nobody's there to back it up. A couple of great moves there by Barnes, but it does not matter because nobody else cares. Nobody else is in this game. Throwing in the towel grab, that's very American. What are you talking about, Dark Elves? What are you talking about? Like, I don't get that. Why do people come in here trying to disrespect me when I haven't done anything? I haven't called Canada all these things. I like y'all. Y'all played great. I love that there's just one section of the crowd too that's just going crazy. I don't know. Is that I don't even know if that's Canada's section or anything, but they're waving a bunch of towels. I think there's 6 minutes to go, D's. I think there's 6 minutes to go. Hey, Blues fan Rax, what's going on, man? What's going on? Quinn, I kid you not, we got that question like 20 minutes ago. Montreal's winning. Like, it's not a question. They got all the pit licks. They have all the pit licks. They're winning that game. That's how it happens. Yeah, that's true, Nicholas. Like, it feels like the chemistry is just not there at all. Which is, that's like the one thing I would expect with this team, because most of this team was on the 2018 roster. So you'd expect at least, oh, weird pass there, but Canada gets away with it. But you'd expect at least one thing with this team to work would be the chemistry. I mean, Hillary Knight, Sheffield, a ton of these, Sheffield, oh my goodness. But a ton of these players have been together. Like, that's the one thing you'd expect there to be, at least with this USA team, even if the effort's not there. Even if the effort's not there. But then, like, that goes back to, like, the effort level and just what this team has brought. It's brought nothing. Brought nothing to the table. But that's what I'm saying, too. Like, I'm still shocked that this team... Like, let me know in the chat as well what you guys think. But with what I've seen in this game... I swear they maybe put like 10 shots that didn't happen on the board for the US to give them some pity points or something, because there's no way this team got 30 shots in this game. There's no way. Like, where did those opportunities come from? Yeah, I haven't seen that. Maybe 20, maybe if you're lucky. It's just weird to me, man, because, like, especially like in that first Canada game, that was kind of the case where US maybe outplayed them a little bit in the shots, but like this game, it doesn't feel like that. It really doesn't feel like that. No, Zegras would not go number one. I don't think so. I think it'd be between Hughes and Sider. Offer still on the table. Grab. Tell me my favorite NHL team, and I donate 50. Oh no, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's on the tip of my tongue, Kurt. I'm guessing I'm pretty sure it's either Habs. I'm gonna say Habs, number one. I think it's either Habs, Red Wings, or Leafs. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm probably completely botching that, but can't control life. That is a big lie. You've definitely seen teams dominate the Sens way more than this. that is a complete lie. That is a complete lie. I've definitely seen the Sens get crushed more than this, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, was that another post shot as well? Is that another post shot? Oh, what a chance in front! I swear that was a post shot earlier. I swear that was a post shot earlier. That's got to be a whistle, yeah. 3 minutes go in this third. I was gonna say, Kurt, I don't know what was going on. Empty net, by the way, for the US. CJ, I don't think anybody would have stopped that third goal, for instance. I don't think anybody would I mean, that first goal, I don't think anybody would stop that either. Oh, it went off Desbian and then off the post. I think that was a killer shot. I did not get the game here in Thailand. I appreciate the work you're doing. Came here from Boston. I'm hoping for another miracle and ice occurring in the last 5 minutes. Hey, me too as well. We'll see what happens. Good to see you coming all the way there from Thailand, Daniel. Hopefully you're having a great time, man. Pitlick is the GOAT. Absolutely. I think he will win the Calder this year, KJ. I think he's just been the best rookie overall. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, back in 2018, I tried to, especially like in the World Junior stream, like, I don't make fun of a country. I make fun of a team. I mean, I'll make fun of this US team all like for days on end right now. But that's the thing. Like, I get like trash talking teams, but like USA Canada, we have a great relationship. We're brothers. We're brothers. through and through. And the thing is, like, I always go back to it, if we even care to, like, I think in terms of population, the US probably, like, 0.5% of this of the population of the US cares about hockey, and that might be generous. That might be generous. I mean, that's just the thing, like, it's still incredible that the US have been able to build even any gold medals, I think. Chaos in front of the slot, too. Good keep by Murphy. Oh my, what was that pass? What was that pass? 2-minute warning here in the third period. Canada still up by 2. This is pretty sad, though. This is pretty sad. Austin, welcome back to the member gang, ya king. Appreciate it. Let's get some Austin Knife in the chat. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I don't know if 5% to me, from like, maybe it's just because I live in Texas. I don't know. But I feel like 5% is a little bit much. I don't think so. I feel like maybe like 2%. Like comparing the odds between the US and Eganator! Welcome to the member gang, man. Eganator's been one of the OGs on the channel. Like going back like 2018. I'm pretty sure all the way there. By the way, Poulin goes to the box. We have 1:25 to go in this third, and the U.S. going to power play. So, oh, sorry. So, congratulations on the Canadiens on their win, because the U.S. are going to power play. Congratulations on the win, boys and girls. What is your opinion on Adam Gaudette? He's been impressed with the Senators. That has been true. He's been a lot more consistent. Good for him, though. I think he's always had some talent. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, if America as a whole cared like half as much about hockey as they do football, like the Canadiens would get embarrassed every single year. It wouldn't even be funny. Like just maybe even like 20% of what the interest is in football. Maybe even just 20%. And that's easy. Like, there's no way the Canadiens would even be close. But, like, that's just the thing. Like, it's a lot more of a niche sport here. And I'm still very proud to be a USA hockey fan and to be close to the Canadiens, considering how popular it is here. Oh, yeah, Austin, you're absolutely an OG, for sure. I think for the Oilers, Quinn, it's going to be really an interesting wild card Western race. Americans going to set up. Oh my goodness, what a chance for Knight. But that one goes wide. 1:10 to go in the third, and they're doing nothing, man. And we now have 1 minute to go in the gold medal game. Carpenter loses the puck, but gets it back in the corner. Back to the point for Keller. Keller back across. Now a shot by Knight, and that one goes wide. Trying to get a tip, I'm pretty sure. Keller, a good play. Carpenter now in. Carpenter, go for the shot. Off a body in front. Another opportunity. Big open puck in front. And I think that was Nurse or somebody swiping it away. Carpenter across. Knight, the shot in front. It goes right across Debian. Now in front. Another opportunity for Rourke. But she'll put it, I think, off a body too. Rogue to Keller. One last chance. Oh, and that one goes just wide as well. 15 seconds to go. Time is winding down. Carpenter across. Rogue, another shot. And they score! They score! 12.5 seconds to go, and it's Amanda Kessel on the power play. I mean, crazier things have happened, eh? I will say this. For the American, for this USA team to have a 1-goal game is miraculous. Like, they do not deserve this, bro. They do not deserve this. Amanda Kessel finally shows up. Like, it's been years. It's been a century since that's happened. So I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure it's 12.5 seconds to go. Yeah, 12.5 seconds to go. That goal assist by Rogue and Carpenter. But 12.5 seconds to go in this third. I mean, they got to win the face-off. That's easy. That's easy. We'll see what happens. The refs, the Canadian head coach is talking with the refs here real quick. Are they going to talk about goalie interference? They might be. Interesting. I don't think we'll get any review here, and we won't. So, 3-2 for the Canadian. Oh, wait, never mind. They're still talking. Are they going to review for goalie interference? Are they going to review for goalie interference? Ivan, what's going on, man? Good to see you. King coming by. I don't think there's... No, there's no interference there. Come on. Like, the U.S. are not going to win this game either way, but I don't think he even touched. I don't think she even touched Desbian. I don't think so, at least. Oh, 13.5 to go in the third. All right, Brandt for the face-off. This is it. Poulin and Brandt does win it, but it goes all the way back down the ice, almost into the empty net. 9 seconds to go for Team USA. They'll launch it all the way down the ice, and that will be, oh, almost. Hillary Knight goes right into the corner boards. 1 second to go, and the Canadiens have won the gold medal. I don't even know what was happening there. Knight just got drilled into the boards, but there was not enough time there to make a play. And the Canadian women are your gold medal winners. GG's all around. I'm still shocked. I am still shocked. You guys know I'm still shocked that the U.S. even made that a 1-goal game. They did not deserve that. But yeah, the Canadiens were the much better team, and they got it done. Now, the thing was, I'm sad as well because I said it was going to be 3-1 for Canada, and it was 3-2. I can't believe this. I can't. My entire day is ruined. My entire day is ruined. But yeah, let's be honest. Like, even with 13 seconds ago, it would have taken an absolute miracle for that to even get another chance. But yeah, I mean, GG's in the chat as well. Coming from an American, I thought that Canada came in with the best roster. And if they didn't win, it would be a pretty big... I mean, to me, personally, I feel like this was probably one of the best Canadian women's teams of all time in terms of their consistency and their top-end play. In this game, I expected the Canadiens to win, but it was a really weird game in all senses. Like, for me, Renee Desbiens came through again. But, like, it was just, like... I really didn't feel like the U.S. like it still shocks me how the U.S. scored 2 goals and they limited Canada to only 3. Like that's insane to me because it felt like it was Canada's game almost all the way through. But yeah, GG's either way. I honestly, like, this team deserved to lose. Like, it wasn't even a... Oh, come on, guys, stop crying. You guys sucked in this game. But anyways, I have the trophy for the Team USA. Got my Wiley baseball second place award back in 2014. So yeah, this is for the US women's team. So sick of the USA sucking. I mean, they won in 2018. The thing was, though, this was their last chance to do anything, and like, if we're being real here, like, Canada's gonna smash them in 2026. Like, it's not even gonna be close. It's not even going to be close. And I feel like this was the last chance for Hillary Knight, for Kendall Coyne-Schofield. And it's pretty sad that that this was the effort they put out. Like, to me, it's really sad as well because when there's going to be people that just look at the score and say, oh, it was a close game, Canada won. No. The U.S. pooped the bed. They were awful throughout 90% of this game. Like, to me, I'm just still sad about the overall USA performance. Like, I feel like Canada played well, but they didn't even... I don't think Canada played even that amazingly. Like, I just feel like the US were just awful today. Like, in almost every single way. In almost every single way. USA bad sportsmanship. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bad sportsmanship. What's going on with that? Did they do something that I didn't see? What happened? I didn't see anything. Yeah, that's kind of true. Can't control line. I'm officially a member on this account. My previous membership I canceled. I'll use this account grab. No problem. No problem, Austin. Put me on your mashed potatoes. What? Yeah, I'd probably say so, Riker. I mean, in terms of talent level, I'd say they're pretty up there. Like, I'm trying to think of what other team roster-wise would be better than this team, Canada-wise. Hey, good to see you, Quinn. Congratulations to all the Canadiens in this chat. I mean, they absolutely deserve to win this. Absolutely deserve to win this. But, like, I feel like I mostly got most of my disappointment out. I feel like I got most of my disappointment out, like, in that first period. Because I feel like after that first period, there was no chance they were going to win it. Like, that's what I was saying, too. For this USA team to win... For this USA team to win, I felt like it came down to goaltending in that first period. And... didn't exactly work out all too well for them. That is true, Golich. I mean, anything could have done better than that USA power play. Yeah, I feel like it was. I feel like it was pretty fair, Quaid. Like, I don't even know what more to say. Like, I feel like I've ranted enough. About this USA performance throughout that first period. Like, you guys can go back and see how disappointed I was, but I kind of knew, like, after that first, it was pretty much over, and my body language kind of said that. But like, like, I feel like what's most disappointing is the fact that like, I just feel like this is the last chance for this USA women's team to have a chance against Canada for the foreseeable future. 2023, who knows? But I guarantee you, even if it's still USA Canada, the gold medal game, Canada is going to stomp the US in 2026. Like, it goes back to what they'll have in 4 years, and the US are going to be a retirement home, man. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. Yeah, that to me was what was most sad, because, like, without the NHL players there for the men's, I was really looking forward to this game, but it is what it is. And again, I was expecting the Canadiens to win going into this game, so I wasn't really too surprised. American, congrats to Canada, but USA sucked it up on both offensive goaltending. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I feel like almost in every single way, the US was just extremely disappointing. Extremely disappointing. Oh yeah, for sure, Austin. Let's just hope the NHL is back in 2026 for the Olympics. Let's hope. Hey, Saad, what's going on? Also, Saad, can you shut up for a second? Because guess what I told you, dude? This man, Saad, everybody in the chat, I want you to know, this man, Saad, when I told him that Canada was winning the gold medal this year, he's like, I don't know. I think the US are pretty strong. And I told him the Canadiens are winning gold this year. And he's like, but I don't know. I feel like the US are going to be pretty strong. No. What did I freaking tell you, dude? What did I tell you, dude? It sucks just being right 100% of the time. It really does. Like, it's just so sad. I hate living this life of being right every single time. Yeah, that's true, Tipsy. That's true. I mean, I feel like this US, like, the thing for me was, I think throughout this tournament, USA has always been pretty disappointing. But I thought, hey, okay, maybe they're saving it all up for the gold medal game. I'm not sure, actually, KJ. Hey, Can't Control Life, I appreciate that. Yeah, massive respect to the Canadiens. They played a great game, deserved to win, and they'll win in 2026. Like, that's confirmed. Like, this I'll say this, like, if the 2026 team doesn't win, like, that's gonna be embarrassing. Like, that's gonna be almost as embarrassing as this USA performance today. USA falls short. We straight up didn't show up. Exactly, Ethan. Like, they should have been the first 4 minutes, and then right after, nothing. They have been known to stomp on Canada's flag. Wasn't that a thing in, like, 2010 or something? I don't know if that's happened recently. I mean, if that happened this year, then yeah, I don't agree with it, but... The thing is, though, all I have to say is that Trevor Zegras is a American, and yeah, he's so good and fun that instead of all the other NHL players that the Canadiens put out that are super boring, the NHL decides to advertise him, which I think goes a long way. I'm kidding, by the way. I just wanted to chill for a second. Mostly Trevor Zegras and 2021 World Juniors. Anyways. Good night, y'all. GG, nice stream, Grab. Thank you, Random. Appreciate him. Yeah, Finland won bronze. I was not. I was pretty happy to see that, honestly. Honestly, the Swiss team for the women's side of things, I thought was extremely underrated. Extremely underrated. Oh yeah, absolutely, Andrew. Sod, I do not care. I do not care. I do not care, dude. Do not care, okay? I told you. Like, the thing was, I feel like you maybe had some, like, the thing was, it might have been like, maybe you had some doubts, like would have been like the 2021 World Juniors for Canadiens, where they had the better team on paper, but lost in the gold medal game. But I just knew that, I mean, as long as Sarah Fillier and Renee Debian was as elite as she was, I don't feel like the U.S. were going to have much of a chance. But I actually was pretty close to my score prediction being 3-1. But I definitely did not predict the U.S. to stink the bed so much. So the kid was playing for Canada's women's team. Hey, Grab, will my LA Kings make the playoffs? I think it'll be an interesting race for them. I mean, they could honestly be a pretty decent buyer at the deadline. Interestingly enough, like, they've been a really inconsistent team, but I could see it happening. I wish nothing but bad things for that Canadian team. I don't know, like, on the ice, sure, but I know a lot of the Canadian team are pretty great people, so it is what it is. Like, to me, I'm like, especially in games like this, like, I don't like, maybe it's just me and like the way I was raised, but I don't get mad at other teams, more so, like, especially when my team craps the bed. I'm not gonna get mad at the other team for beating them. Like, to me, this was just USA crapping the bed and being awful, and like, I'm not gonna blame Canada. I'm not gonna hate Canada for winning this game. Like, any somewhat reasonable team and respected team should have beat this US team today. Like, it was just that awful. And like, I'm not gonna blame them for playing great, because they played great and they deserve to win. I'm just mad at this USA team that didn't show up and continue to not show up throughout the game. That's where I think the blame should go. Good to see you, Grab. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Quinn. That's what I mean, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Sorry, I'm late to the party. Got back from the 6-2 Flames win. Good to see you back, Jacob. No problem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I feel like that's where the stress would have come from, was those 2021 World Juniors. But I just didn't feel like it was going to be replicated this year. I don't know. To me, it really all came down to goaltending and structure, and I feel like that U.S. team had way more going for them than this U.S. team. I mean, the thing that to me was, I kind of saw it coming, especially in like the first couple of games for this team, like especially when it came to the power play. Like, that was a huge issue for this team. Like, the entire tournament, even against bad, like actually bad teams, they still sucked. They still were awful. And that to me is the to me it was as if the US played the exact same game they played the entire tournament. Like, there were some serious red flags throughout the entire tournament, and not only did those red flags appear, they almost consumed the team in the worst time that it possibly could. Like, I want to give a message. Whoever came up with whatever this American power play is should never touch hockey again. Like, seriously, whoever is in charge of the US power play does not deserve to be in hockey. I could do a better job making a power play unit than whatever the heck this crap was. This team was better short-handed than on the power play. Like, that just to me speaks volumes. But honestly, like, I feel like I'd be a lot more mad if I didn't expect it coming. And I feel like with how the US played throughout the tournament, I kind of expected it coming. Expected it coming? Expected to come? I don't know. How do you do your job and come out to play better than my team? No, I'm with you, bro. Just noticed you're streaming better late than never. Hey, Joe, good to see you come by. First, I heard that Golich had some like notification issues. Maybe that was the case for some of y'all. Good to see you come by though, Joe. Appreciate it. Hope Finland wins the gold this year. Yeah, I'm definitely sure for them to get the gold in the men's side of things. It would be great if they could get it done. 4 more years of waiting for another disappointment. Yeah, exactly. Like that to me is the saddest part, Aiden. By the way, good to see you in the chat. Is that we're gonna wait 4 years for a team that's gonna be way worse. Like it's not even like this US team. The problem with going so old is that you're shooting yourself in the foot for the next tournament. Like if you're gonna go old, you have to win the thing. If in the situation that the US is in. Anyways. Yeah, honestly, I was surprised that the Canadiens didn't win like more like 6-1 in this game, because like after that first period, I thought it was gonna be that bad, to be honest. What do you think the Wings need before they become a cup contender? I feel like most of it. Oh, Carol with a 7. Oh. The Edmonton Oilers. I'm pretty sure. And Aiden as well with the 2. Graham getting a Bulls jersey. Ooh. Kurt, it's the Edmonton Oilers, right? It's the Edmonton Oilers, right? I must know. And also for Aiden, let me know if you have any other jerseys, but I would say top 3, point number 1. I would say number 2. For me personally, I would probably go with a I would have gone Coleman, but obviously he's not there anymore. But I would have gone second. I probably would go second Kucherov. I'd probably go third. I'd probably go third with Chiarelli. Yeah, there we go. I knew instantly, especially the fact that it was before I was born. I knew instantly who we were talking about. Thank you so much for the 28 cards. Can we get some huge hype in the chat for him? Thank you so much. You absolute legend. Absolute legend. Kurt's been here for a while though. Appreciate you coming back in the stream today. And GG's all the way. Can we get some Kurt hype, please, for everybody still sticking by the stream? Appreciate y'all for coming in here tonight and but I appreciate y'all for coming in and suffering with me if you were a USA fan, and having a lot of fun with me if you were a Canadian fan. So yeah, appreciate it either way. I have a Stamkos jersey. I was thinking getting Kelowna at point, but I was thinking maroon just because it would be hilarious. Maroon is honestly a really good choice. Yeah, I'd probably say point or Kelowna or maroon if that's what you're going for then, Aiden. My LA Kings are 1 point ahead of your Stars in the playoff race. Should be a fun race. That is true, Austin. It's gonna be real tight. It's gonna be real tight. Yeah, this was fun, y'all. I don't know what I'll be streaming next. We'll see. But GG's wants to get in the chat to the Canadiens. Y'all played a fantastic game today. And yeah, congrats as well to the gold in 2026, because we all know that's not going to be great for them, for the U.S. But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes life hits you in the butt, and it definitely did for this USA team. But at least they won in 2018, and I won as well in the 2021 World Juniors. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, this was not fun watching the game, but it was fun having y'all around. Hope we have a fantastic rest of y'all's week. It's been really fun. I don't know when I think the next video might be coming the day after tomorrow, so look out for that. But yeah, first stream in a month and a half, and we're back and better than ever, baby. Thanks for all the new subs. Thanks for all the donations, all y'all. And yeah, I'll get some last shout outs to everybody in the chat. Let's do this thing. We got Kurt, Aaron, Aiden, Ritz, Andrew, Austin, Can't Control Life, Philip, Gabby, Jacob. We got Joseph, KJ, Rich. We got Rishi, Riker, Sir. We got Tipsy and Russian Guy. Yeah, let's go. Also, let me check real quick what we're at subscriber wise to end the stream, just to get a updated view, if you will, an updated view of what we're working with right now. Oh, sweet. We're at 51,693 subscribers. So close. So close. I didn't even realize that. I haven't even checked it throughout this entire stream, but there you go. There you go. We also got Shoot to Rock as well. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate y'all. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day, y'all. Go USA, go, and until next time, goodbye.